Our appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
Our appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting, is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world has been behind long ago. We are the future.
They have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I've been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. Necessarily, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon it will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we crown its king. Gods.
Hello. Welcome to Deus Ex. Welcome back. Alright. Oh wow. Do not remember being that hurt. And hopefully I can get a medical bot somewhere. Is there one here somewhere? I don't remember. So I don't think I hacked this. It's Elon Musk's favorite game. I saw the Photoshop someone did of Elon Musk as Bob Page, which was hilarious. Oh, this poor person with 262. Somehow, like, more of a reminder that you know, it's like when it's not a round number, it's just this random thing. It's like, oh yeah, you're just stealing from these people. High problem scene. Alright. I think we can just go then. I think we can just go to the... Wait.
The city's lit up, man.
Is this where...
Yeah.
Wait, no, we already came from there. We came up. I think they're actually building a bot to take Musk tweets and lay them into that template. I hope so.
You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse.
Yeah, we already moved.
What about
somewhere.
the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source. Probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street?
ISL.
There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting.
Slightly
Just like the
late?
movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod.
I don't think
We
it's
don't need
late.
another Anna Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you say.
I didn't shoot anyone,
JC.
Paul. I think that's a
We'll
bug.
be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
Paul always, I think everyone always treats Castle Clinton as if it's a shootout, even though it wasn't. Oh, 1 week late. Okay, well that's true. That's true. I was gone last week. All right. Make sure that it actually registered properly on Twitch and updated the game and stuff.
Use reasonable force like you did on Liberty Island.
Yeah.
I've got to assemble my team. You better get moving. I'm counting on you to find that generator. You better get moving.
All right. Oh, we can look at the news. I don't know if there's anything in the news. Water advisory. Last week's chlorine spill in the Hudson River appears to have washed ashore and is interfering with the operation of at least one water processing plant. Okay. Interesting. Brooklyn Naval Yards complete sub-pen. I think this is a reference to... This is foreshadowing of... Wait. Okay, oh good. Well, I'm sorry, Sophie, but I'm glad that it's not a problem on my end. It's like... Yeah, this is, I think, a setup for one of the missions much later in the game, I believe. Why the hell is Bob Page here? Oh, whose subsidiaries handled many of the contracts for the construction of the new building. Okay. Work in the Naval Yards. Battery Park closed, which is where we just were. So due to terrorist activity. Yeah, be safe, be suspicious. See something, say something. How can you tell who might be a terrorist? Look for the following characteristics. A stranger or foreigner. Argumentative, especially about politics or philosophy. Probing questions about your work, particularly high-tech. Spends a greater than average amount of time on the net. Interest in chemistry, electronics, or computers. Large numbers of mail order. Did you get it working now, Sophie? I'm sorry. Taking photographs of major landmarks. Yep, that's not a tourist, that's a terrorist. Sounds similar, so it's easy to get confused.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
Alright, there's hostage situations. And there's all these, like, so these fairly large areas, especially for the time, with, like, civilians and non-hostile NPCs and stuff, and these kind of little sub-objectives you can go do, like the hostage situation, which are not, they're basically side quests.
Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Oh, hi guys.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground. Back off, pretty boy.
Oh, whoa. It's fine. Large order of mail deliveries is the one that seems dated rather than prescient, since everyone lists off of them now.
You mug people great, you need the dough, but you show some respect.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us, they wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Yeah,
It said NSF thug,
anybody
JC.
wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based in the subways? The sewers?
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in.
Oh, that's...
Me, personally, I don't rob. I think it's wrong. I think Curly went underground, but remember that password.
Always
Might
knew
need it
Subway was
someday.
a front for something.
Appreciate the help. The NSF are all right. It's just some of the people that hang around them, you know? The NSF are all right. It's just some of the people that hang around them, you know?
Alright, let's get our achievement. This game doesn't actually have achievements, but... Damn it. Basketball physics. Do you think this works? No. Oh, well, that I did not actually get it in there, but I got the message. Couldn't have gotten successful off all those sandwiches. I mean, there are a lot of restaurants. Well, not a lot of restaurants. There are, you know, a notable but not huge number of restaurants that are fronts, right? It's a pretty... Well, we're still not making it. Do we get skill points for making it? I don't think we do, but I'm kind of curious. Because that'd be hilarious. This is hella 2000 era gameplay. Yeah, this is I think this is a direct reference to System Shock 2, I assume. Which also has the thing in the opening, like the opening tutorial area, the training area has a basketball hoop, right? You can shoot a basketball through. Yeah, I don't think I can make it. Or I could, but it would take me a long time. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in this area, so I gotta try to remember. Controversial grid zoning laws in New York City that have been subject to a number of suits. Originally passed by New York Legislature 2046 in response to the Upper West Side bombing that killed 45 people. Effectively allowed the police to wall off regions of Manhattan and its surrounding boroughs. Foot traffic between these zones is prohibited. Traveling between zones is restricted to authorized subways or highways subject to police surveillance. So this is the explanation of why it's like... basically why it's a video game zones and not just an open city, but also it's, you know, it's like, oh, what's the solution? What's the reasoning? Police state. The unfortunate nature of American liberty is that freedom creates opportunity for terror.
Back off, man. What do I do?
Nothing, it's fine. I'm just, you know, just asking questions. I don't remember what's back here. Okay. This seems like a thing I may want to, oh, right. God, what are the quick save and quick load? Yes, freedom, that American thing Americans have. Uh-huh. So it's a mainstream, you know, American newspaper. Numpad Plus, that's right. It's the fucking plus sign. Alright. Oh, is this to... Oh... Yeah, this is, I think. Okay. Yeah, I hate ladders in video games. Reminds me of how in 20th Century Boys they sectioned off the entire occupied world into little housing zones. Told everyone each housing go that they were living in the last bastion of human civilization after the end of the world. What the fuck? Alright.
Watch it, JC. Our agents report that this area is booby-trapped. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance, so they're gonna be delayed a little while we bring in chopper support.
There's the elevator, which is the other way to get down here. I think it's the easier way. I don't remember where the elevator actually is, though. Need this. Don't need those. It's got a light switch. That's nice. So there's these here. Could use an EMP grenade because there's a little robot, a little security robot that comes out if you hit the alarm. Later on, if you like, there's a time when you can come back to this area later, and you will get a like invited here. I don't know anything about Attack on Titan, so I cannot comment. Ballistic armor. not going to be very useful, hopefully, because we don't want to get into situations where we need ballistic armor. Prod ammo, immensely important. Hey, buddy. So this is somebody's house. What's this guy's house? I should probably talk to you before if I hack your computer before I talk to you. Maybe I should talk to you
What
first.
do you want?
Why the booby traps? Afraid of something?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Ford Schick in a secret lab next to the
A
sewers.
secret lab next to the sewers?
In the sewers?
Really?
Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look. But I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this.
Should have a little more
It's the key that
regard
can
for the
open the
United
sewer
States
manholes.
government.
Tell me
God.
about the hardware.
I
JC
have
never
a
stops
scope
being
that
a
will fit
square
most
in this
handguns and
game.
rifles
I mean,
for
he gets, you know,
2200
he switches
credits.
sides,
A
but
bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3500.
I do not need any of these things.
Too expensive. Maybe I'll try to locate your friend.
If you come back, you can use the front door. The password's
Ah, there we
bloodshot.
go. Yeah. That's how we get into the front door. Through the elevator. Let's hack this. I don't think there's anything important on here, but there's kind of, you know, it's lore, it's information about this guy. Okay. It's got some stuff from, okay. He wants to get any national or international security organization. That's what his source says about Schick. We're gonna go rescue. Also note, this guy is not a smuggler. Well, he's a smuggler. His name or nickname is smuggler. He isn't he's not referred to as smuggler in that he's a smuggler. He is actually called smuggler with a capital S by other characters. Basic firearms safety rules. The Modern Terrorist Handbook. Flares. This game loves flares. The Reluctant Dictators. That they could have been less confusing. They could have just given him a real name, or a real nickname. But for some reason, I don't know why he's just called Smuggler. Oh yeah, the Order of the Cincinnati. I love this. Organized at the end of the American Revolution on May 13th, 1783 by General George Washington, the Order of the Cincinnati was ostensibly formed as a fraternity to recognize the accomplishments of those officers who had served with distinguishment during the Revolution. However, the true purpose of the order was the cultivation of a military force ready, willing, and able to accomplish a coup d'etat if the fledgling American democracy began to stumble. Skeptical of the viability of the untried democratic system, Washington took counsel in the story of the Roman general Cincinnatus, who was called from retirement to serve as dictator for 16 days in the defense of Rome. After which he returned home to his farm. In the wake of the revolution, the United States was vulnerable to any number of outside forces, and Washington felt that a strong central authority had to be present that could assume control of the government if necessary, and temporarily suspend the Constitution if required. Washington resigned as president after only 2 terms in office, but remained president of the Order of the Cincinnati till his death. The Order still exists to this day, a shadow organization of the wealthy and powerful. It was linked to any number of organizations ranging from the Illuminati to the Trialdo Commission. I'm not sure if that's the first reference to the Illuminati in this game. Will certainly not be the last. So the Order of Cincinnati is a real thing, which is what it says, is a fraternal order of officers who served in the Revolution and their descendants, their male descendants, I believe. There were a lot of objections to it when it was founded at the time as creating an American nobility, because not having noble titles was a big deal in America, because it was a bourgeois revolution about basically, kind of the fight between the emerging capitalist class, who, some of which were noble and some of which were not, and the feudal, landed aristocracy. The idea that this was going to, as kind of a military prepared to establish a coup d'etat is probably wrong, and not because, like, yes, as SL said, so the interesting thing about this is there was an attempt or a organizing towards a military coup against Congress in the very early revolutionary, or the very early American state post-revolution, which was organized mostly by bankers, including, I think, Governor Morris. Governor is his first name, not his title. But notably included Morris's, at the time, secretary, Alexander Hamilton, who sent a note to Washington trying to recruit him into this possible coup against Congress to establish basically a military financial, a much more straightforward military financial state. And Washington reported it to Congress instead, was like, these people are planning a coup, you should arrest them. And Hamilton somehow managed just to spin that before Congress as he was informing Washington about it and not actually asking him about... not actually asking him to join it, and Hamilton just got off scot-free for that, which is a hilarious story, but also... So that's why I say I don't think the Order of Cincinnati was actually about that, even though the American Revolution was very much a bourgeois revolution that was totally willing to do that kind of thing. And Washington was in favor of a strong centralized state. He was basically a federalist, even though he never committed himself publicly. What do I need? This is 2 tools. Okay, but I'm still gonna do it. It's a lot of tools, but... Governor's first name, not his title. I guess Smuggler doesn't seem so bad now, yeah. Because, okay, yes. Yes. Thermo-optic camel is very good. That makes you invisible. Oh right, we don't have anything to really use this if we want to go non-lethal. Oh, God, we got enough of those we gotta drop. Yeah, we do not have a lot of room in our inventory. But, okay, we stole from Smuggler. It's probably stolen goods anyway. Bye, Smuggler, we're gonna go rescue your friend. Don't look upstairs in your closet. Your secret closet behind your mirror. Alright, let's go upstairs and see, or up the elevator and see where this goes. Is there any weapon in the game you could use those for that's non-lethal? I don't remember. I don't think there's really any non-lethal weapons aside from the prod and the tranquilizer. The crossbow. But I don't really remember. I basically used the prod, like, when I did a full non-lethal run, I basically used the prod 90% of the time. The reason I don't use them is because if I'm gonna go lethal, I'm gonna want to use them on the assault rifle, which I will get shortly. Although I'd had to drop a bunch of stuff to be able to carry an assault rifle around. Does this give us? It does give us this. Okay. Oh yeah, so we just came out over there, which is, we went in over there. So that's actually spatially makes sense, which is often not the case in these games, I feel like. When you go between zones, the entrances and exits don't line up compared to each other. So we can go down to the sewers right now, which we might do, since it's right here. Oh yeah, there's an NSF guy over here. He's got a candy bar. There's a dead cop. Another NSF guy. So yeah, there's been kind of skirmishes in the streets, basically. Wait, nope. I want to go in here. And this is, I was hoping to get a medbot before I have to actually fight enemies. So, there's a control panel there. Right. But we can get through this, it's just a little bit tricky. Alright, we have to jump over this. This is the one that's... This is not the fun, but... Nope, nope! Did not jump properly. I jumped, I just didn't jump. It's like, oh, you could use a multi-tool, one of your finite limited resources. I'm pretty sure this is possible. Yes. Okay, we got it. Okay, saving. Unfortunately, then I think we have to do that when we come back out again. But oh yeah, there's also this, which is a real thing. There's goodies up there. Can I just disable this thing? Oh, it's 2 jewels. How do I even get this door open? Oh, do I have to lock open the lock? Thinking about how fucked up post-revolutionary America was, the fact that y'all now only worship guns and money and hierarchy is a pretty good outcome. I like this. This would be the easiest laser to step over ever, but since video game characters are giant and meat cylinder, it's actually a tricky one. Yes, absolutely. That is, like, oh, maybe, shoot. I wonder if that's, actually I'm gonna load, because I wonder if the code is actually on the guy up there. There's a dead body up there. I think there might be a thing. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use, this. Which is generally less valuable than a multi-tool. Well, I wasn't trying to do that, but there's the assault rifle. That's a bunch of shit. Yeah, this is really good. Oops. Yes. Covert surveillance in warehouse. That guy's spreading blood. He was okay. I just picked him up, but I guess I shifted some stuff. Yeah, I did lose all my bioelectric energy, which is gonna be. I'm gonna have to restore that. Details of this mission is authorized at the level of Throne/6G. You will not interface with local authorities, UNATCO, or other government agencies. You are to act with prejudice against any threat to the mission objectives. The entry code is 2167. There's our code. And here's our assault rifle. We've seen references to, I think, Throne or Prince or stuff like that before. It's a classification level at UNATCO. We'll find out more about it later, but this is an indication that whoever this guy is, and we don't officially know who he is yet, or what these guys are. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to get him so we can see his face. So we can see the front of their... Well, we'll see them down later. They're going to be down there, but... Who these guys are, they do have some connection to UNATCO. His body was perfectly pressurized, and all the wounds were on his chest facing up, I guess. Okay. Don't need that. Why do I have this? Oh, oh, I picked that up somewhere. Oh, right, in the, throw them on the edge? Oh, yeah. Well, we can, I was just gonna go, because there's more of them down here, so we can actually see them there without having to put a lot of work into it. I need to use these, I guess. I assume it's 100? It is 100, okay. Fine. They're not that rare. I don't need this now that I have stealth pistol. I honestly don't need the ballistic armor, and I can't sell stuff. I don't think you can really ever sell things. Okay, let's kind of move. So, well, that's annoying, isn't it? You stole an ocean, especially when the lockpick takes so much. Yes, it does. Honestly, I don't need the binoculars. I really don't. So these are like super important. Lockpicks, we need this. We need this. This stuff is basically all now kind of, the rest of it is handy, but not super important. Alright, there we go. Get our assault rifle. There we go. So it's got a much bigger clip now. Well, 36 rounds. Yeah, bigger-ish. That's fine. If we need that stuff, I guess we can get back up here. Was it 2157? Oops. 2067. Yeah.
These tunnels aren't on the New York City sewer maps. Weird. I have no information on what you might be getting into. Seems worth following up.
Huh. I thought there was. It must be on the other side. There's a thing that controls these. I don't. Oh, it is. Okay, good. So you actually saved quite a bit there. Ah, yes. There's the camera. What? Why did an alarm get activated? Oh! Oh, he saw me. Shit. I always thought it kind of weird how little you know despite being a super soldier. You mean about, like, the stuff? About, like, the plot? Or, like, actual, like, skills? Fuck. Yeah, I mean, Anna and Gunter know. I think it's like, because there's this, they've been, the nanos have been, like, raised in a, you know, in a lab, pretty much literally, or in a, they don't give someone superpowers and also free reign over a case directly related to their your shit. Well, they don't know that it's, I mean, it's not directly, it's not supposed to be directly related, right? Like, they don't, Alright, so we can use this. Turn off the camera and hope that that guy doesn't see us from here. There we go. Alright, now we're good. God damn it. Alright. That's really annoying. May just have to come back to that. I mean, I basically agree in that I don't think soldiers, for the most part, are actually ignorant. Especially elite soldiers, but it obviously is kind of... Alright, so... Oh, now I don't have a... Here, let me see if I can... Oops. This guy's really fucking blind. Yeah. Alright, don't die. Well, you might have killed yourself. Oh, yeah, I didn't close up on him because I couldn't really... I was worried about him. But I think...
Else hear something?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, false alarm, I guess.
That was me dropping the knife made him do that. But... Yeah, so these are...
Who the hell?
We can see on their helmets say XII or 12. They're referred to as MJ-12 troops. Everybody's got a goddamn knife on him. I don't want a knife. Give me an inventory, like show me their inventory and let me pick what I want out of it. Come on, game. So there's another guy on over there. Yeah, he's just staying put though. People don't actually respond to bodies in this game, so... Our security grid is now online and active. We'll perform a thorough test every 12 hours. In expectation of the shipment from Hong Kong, which is notably where Paul was at the beginning of the game. He was pulled back because he failed to assassinate Ed. This cattle prod is making me feel real glad. Dishonor just let you choke dudes, yeah. If you would like to monitor our status, you can access the grid at the login MJ12 and the password coup d'etat. Well, that's not, you know, at all, like, suspicious.
No ID.
Do you?
Yeah, false alarm, I guess.
Let's see, turned around. Hi, Billy Fish Tacos. Do you think we'll ever get a new game set in the end of this timeline? I don't think so, no. I mean, maybe, but they would have to deal with Invisible War, and Invisible War already did a poor job of dealing with the end of this game. Alright, let's see if I can... He's facing that way. Let's see if I can just sneak around. Oh, I can't sneak around, right? There's no actual thing there. I forgot. Okay.
Did anybody else hear something?
Wow. I thought I could throw that a lot farther. Think you're gonna stick with Jensen or cancel the series? I mean, I think that oh god, there's just no way.
Okay, drop it.
Man, I used to be able to do this. Like, just nail them, but not anymore. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal my chest, I think. There we go. So we gotta go over there. Go over here. Is this just a way out? This is a way out. This isn't the way we came in, though. No, we came in over there, right? So we want to try to get over there. I think there's a thing. Is it that thing that controls whether we can... yeah, I think that if they don't stick with Jensen, I could see them still making more games, but I think they would be in the past and not. Alright, so this guy's much easier to deal with, I guess, if we just snipe him. Oh, well, we can just use our crossbow. Should work. Also, what's our scope button? Didn't we put a scope on this? Toggle scope. Left bracket! Of course it is! Of course it is! Oh, we have no ammo for the shit. We have no tranquilizer darts. Well... So... Okay. Wait, how did I get up here? Oh, over here. I don't think, I mean, regardless of whether they make more games in the series, you know, or non-Jensen games, whatever, I don't think we're ever going to get a game like this. Which is the part that would be relevant to me. Like, I don't think that's ever happening. This is just a baffling game to exist. Even in 2000. But it's certainly, the conditions are much, much, much more unlikely now. Yeah, I mean, we could get another game like this that isn't a AAA game, basically. Like, that is not made by... Yeah. So can I not... Where do I fucking... God, I'm trying to remember. Also, I forgot that I had the actual key for that. Where is the thing that... There's a thing that turns the bridge. Oh, it's right here. Shit, that's where it is. I never finished Human Revolution. I did not play Mankind Divided. I had fun, like, in terms of the stealth mechanics and stuff of Human Revolution, but it's just, like, it's not, like, this game is amazing in terms of it's the only game I know in the like AAA space that deals with these issues with this kind of clarity. Like, when is or it makes me miss how weird the world they built was in this game. Like, when is Adam gonna meet some Greys in Area 51 or get turned into the internet? Yeah, I mean, there's that stuff too. They're very polished games, the new ones, with all the kind of rough edges sanded off. But I mean, this game is just weird to exist because it's clear from the... Hi, Jay. The best thing about Human Revolution was punching all the faction leaders in the face in the last mission. I never even got that far, so... Okay, no. Gotcha that time. Like, it's clear because I wrote my undergrad thesis on this game, so I have a lot of knowledge about this game and its production and stuff that people have talked about and stuff. And one of the things that's clear from reading it is, like, Ware Inspector, who is, like, the game director on this game, the kind of, you know, the guy who's credited as kind of the creator of Deus Ex, did not know what kind of game he was making, especially in terms of the writing. Like, his idea was he just thought it would be funny to create a world where all conspiracies are true. And, like, there's a lot of stuff, it's not just a fluke. Like, there are writers on this game who knew what they were talking about. I think Harvey Smith is one of those persons based on other stuff that he's done. It's interesting how it seems like a lot of stuff was like kind of, there was not this singular vision of this game. It was a big mess of stuff where people were doing different things. And let's see if this still works. It does. I really like that there's, like, if you find a code, a lot of times it's not just one door. It lets you you know, like instead of having, like, normally you'd have to use multi-tools on each of these keypads individually, but because we have a code, we can use it on everything. That saves us a whole bunch. That saved us 3 keypads so far. Okay, so we got a guy in there, we got a camera in there, which is still active. It wasn't on the other circuit. You have elbow swords. That's in Human Revolution you have elbow swords. The character from Ultima Martian Dreams. Is War Inspector, does War Inspector have a character named after him in an Ultima game? That would make sense. Considering he worked on Ultima Underworld, but that would be I was not aware of it. Okay, we don't, okay, that's where the thing is. Oops.
Guy in a coat, I'm checking it out.
It's actually him in the game? What? Man, they trapped War Inspector. That's where he's been. So I'm trying to get him. I gotta get him when I can. Also, unlike Dishonored, people can see when you lean out in this game, which I think that's the case in Thief.
Stop right there.
I don't remember.
Yeah, false alarm, I guess.
Come on. Okay, maybe I can, like.
Wait for him to move again.
Oh, I can use my keypad. I didn't actually think about that. Ah!
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here.
People cannot see you when you lean out in Dishonored. That's, yes. They removed it. You're considered to be in the same position as you are when you're not leaning, when you're leaning, so they can't see you. Specifically so that people are more encouraged to use leaning. Good thing they don't expect me to use accented characters here. Okay. Is the door locked? It's unlocked, okay. Then I'm not gonna open the door. It's sort of the case in Thief, you're less visible, but still visible. Yeah. Well, I think that's true here, is you're not super visible. It's just that they can't see you if they're up close. Like, you can't just lean out right in front of their faces. Yeah, we're running out of clips again rapidly. Oh god. Whoops. Good thing they don't react to bodies. Alright, well that was still 2, but you know, like, only kind of. Chlorine and water treatment. Oh yeah, this is what the chlorine spill is about. I forgot this is the chlorine spill article is about this. Nanotechnology for stupid people. Feel like a moron because focusing around words like universal constructor, gray goo, mechanocarbons, and Bucky tubes? Well, no longer! Nanotechnology for stupid people, TM, will guide you through the small, small world of tiny machines. Why is this important? Why should you care? Imagine 1,000,000 microscopic robots, no bigger than a red blood cell, constantly scouring your arteries for plaque and cholesterol. Imagine a supercomputer the size of your thumbnail that can record everything you see and hear. Imagine buildings that assemble themselves overnight. Well, imagine no longer. Problem Machine says nano is only used for bullshit. Quoting the illustrious Elon Musk. Which he said in response to an actual nanotechnologist. Like molecular biologist or something. The future is here, or will be soon, and it's made of little atoms. That's right, atoms, the building blocks of all matter in the universe. Nanotechnology simply pushes the little building blocks around to make new, interesting, exciting things. Even now, scientists worldwide are making huge strides in perfecting the universal constructor that will make a nanotechnological future possible. But already the benefits of being reaped for their research. You'll learn the history, the inside scoop, the buzzwords, and what the future holds. All inside Nanotechnology for Stupid People. Stupid people, when you don't have two neurons to rub together, TM. Check out our other books, including the best-selling Pandemics for Stupid People and Cooking Dog for Stupid People. I mean, pandemics make sense in a world where there is an ongoing pandemic. The Cooking Dog is just a random...
You must be Ford Chick.
Who are you?
Smuggler sent me. Who's holding you here? I don't recognize the uniforms of the soldiers.
I don't know. They're private security for a biotech company or something. They had me doing
anybody
work.
Wrong?
Corporate
He's
security
just,
isn't usually outfitted to fight a ground war.
You know,
They're
it's a little
doing
bit bigger.
Experiments on people. They don't want anybody finding out.
Private security for a biotech company.
Wait here while I deal with security.
Tell me when the coast is clear.
For a guy named Chick, he could really do with a good shave. Well, he's been held prisoner. I don't think they're giving him a razor. Alright, we gotta go... Oh yeah, this is the door that is different. Does not work on our keypad. Oh, hi! Jesus! Okay. Do I have any more gas grenades? No, I don't. Probably also doesn't own a car. Oh, for Ford? That's probably true. Oh shit, I am almost out of ammo for this. This is bad. I used all my ammo! Oh no. Okay, is there anything actually in there that I need? Shit. Didn't see anything.
Nope, just nerves.
Yep, just nerves. I don't think there's actually anything in there. Okay, so let's go deal with the... Okay. Can I... Can't pick these up right now. Can't pick them up now. Okay. Yee! I wasn't trying to open the door. I was trying to drop it. This is my security. Alright. Think that'll work? Probably not, but that barrel just opened the door. Okay, so there's just this door, and this door, this is a different keypad, it only has 3, so our code doesn't work. I don't remember this. I don't remember what's on the other side, but something important. For lore. Not important for lore, holy shit. Prod charger, and a law. So a law is a single shot rocket launcher, as it is in real life. In most video games, it is not a single shot, but Oh, we gotta actually tell Ford to leave. Alright. Get out of here, Ford.
Let's get out of here.
Yep.
Make a break for it. I'll protect you.
Should
Here
be
I
good.
go.
I think we got everything. Wow, I can pick up a body and a chair at the same time. I mean, think it should be okay. He sure is making a break for it. He's trying. He's been locked up. Panzer Strike American variant.
I can make it from here.
Oh, good. Okay.
Thanks. If you see Smuggler, tell him I'm all right.
All right. Good. So there is some stuff down there, but the water is poisonous. It's got the chlorine in it, I guess. Too much chlorine. So I don't think it's that important. I don't think it's worth going down for it. Okay, let's go back and turn the bridge again so we can leave. Oh. Oh, right, okay, that's fine. I was like, oh no, the bridge left me. That's fine. Yeah, so these are the first appearance of MJ12 in the game. It'll make your hair look blue. Well, it's a little more, you know, potent. This brings us outside the Ton. That's the Ton. We'll go in there in a little bit. So while you're helping NASA, how about DARPA too? What?
Stay out of the Ton, bro. Bad shit going down. NSF got the whole building.
Tell me about it.
Best thing, hide your piece and lay low. That's what I'm doing.
You got a piece, bro?
Cops stop you, bro. Don't talk back. Tonight they just shoot your ass.
Yeah, well.
Cops stop you, bro. Don't talk
Oh, German
back.
rocket scientists.
Tonight they just shoot your ass. NSF got the whole building. Best thing, hide your piece and lay low.
Lots
That's
of
what I'm
Nazis
doing.
in the post.
Denton. Hey, it's Denton.
Oh yeah,
You
these
want
guys
this?
are on the other side of this.
What?
So we.
Give him the grenades.
Look, I know he's your brother, but
Your brother gave us these things. Look at this. Irritation to all exposed mucous membranes.
They gave him
What's that
gas.
gonna do?
He gave him gas
Just tell
grenades,
Paul
and
to
they're
give us bullets
upset.
next time.
They can't just shoot people.
Here's one. Prolonged exposure can damage the bronchial pathways. Prolonged exposure? It's like giving them cigarettes or something.
look, do you want these things?
The NACO soldiers are such thugs. I actually don't remember what. So obviously you get them if you give them. I don't know if telling them to keep them actually does anything.
Sure, hand him over.
Here you go, with my compliments.
But I could use
Good
some
luck.
gas grenades, so. Especially since I don't have any tranquilizer darts right now. Yeah, so that was a weird trigger because we're actually on the other side of this. Ooh, sniper ammo. Interesting.
Sorry, he's a little worked up. Effective crowd control? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, effective crowd control is a hail of
Gonna be some
bullets.
really sniffly terrorists. You don't see the NSF using tear gas.
Well, they use
Chicago
tranquilizer
Bulldog.
darts, actually.
Effective crowd control.
So-
All used to be fine. I don't know what happened. All used to be fine. I don't know what happened.
Something happened to Paul.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Yeah, I think when I first played this, I was trying to do a very thorough, like, searching and stuff, and, I did not meet Smuggler the first time, so I didn't do the whole Fortune mission, so when I came back and did play the game again later, I was really shocked that this whole thing was in here.
I got your friend out.
Ford. Is he all right?
Fine. You were right about those troops. Definitely not NSF.
They're the CIA. They capture people and use them for medical experiments.
Also,
I wouldn't
not
go that far.
kind
You
of
said you'd
not
look at this for a
wrong,
while.
but
Since
again,
you helped for it, I'll cut you a
not
deal.
missing the point.
I'll give you
Or,
a scope
like,
that will fit
he's
most
kind of
handguns and rifles
not
for
got the full
700
picture.
credits. A bioelectric cell for 250, or some light amplification goggles for 1125.
I do not need any of that.
Not interested. Well, no problem.
Alright. So that's one side quest done. Where's the elevator? Why did the elevator go back up? Oh god! Did I just get saved by the load zone? Is that what just happened? Did it not preserve my momentum through the load zone? I think that's what happened. So now we gotta go deal with the Ton. Which is a Hilton. It's just the lights don't work, so.
We'll take it from here.
Will you?
I don't think we should hold back in a situation.
Oh, I
like
think there are
this.
guys here. If you come out here when you first get here, there's some NSF that they're fighting. So we can go in the front, which we probably shouldn't do. Just go in the back. There's a ladder here, but you gotta be able to get to it. We apparently can't pull ourselves up. So I don't know if it's possible to just push these over there, but it's much easier. You just have the microfiber muscle. You can use that too. It's probably possible to push them over there. Oh. Whoops. Oh, you only need the little one anyway, so never mind. That's better. I do have a bunch of skill points probably. I should probably look at that. Whoops. Skills. Skill points. Things that are really good are electronics and lockpicking are probably the biggest ones to upgrade, and those also the most expensive things to upgrade, so. So maybe I won't be spending those points yet. JC's closet, or Paul's closet, I guess. Credits. Not sure, CI fact book. Hong Kong's back under control of China. There's a black market. This is Paul's department. It's pretty shitty. If you need any help with work, check the painting on the wall and count back from 4. Vishnu's Fall, a brief history of the Indian crisis. After the bombing, Indian officials issued a series of stern warnings to Pakistan that were rebuffed with denounced responsibility and dire threats at any time to use the bombings as pretext for military action to force in kind. From the viewpoint of the present-day historiographer, this was a crucial event, a game of brinksmanship that had been played between Pakistan and India many, many times before, and so, while tragic, it's also easily understand how clear signs of impending catastrophe might have been ignored. The two kids shoving each other on the playground, said historian Alistair Bucks. You never expected them to come to blows. This was before Pakistan began the trials of the Calcutta 16, and both nations descended to maelstrom of political upheaval that eventually culminated in the exchange of nuclear warheads. I did not remember that was part of Deus Ex's background, is that there was a nuclear war between India and China. This is the bedroom we're already in. This is the closet. Currently nothing in here. Oh right, I forgot the flashlight is the same as the screenshot key. The Steam screenshot key, okay. Count back from 4. Here comes the secret closet. So good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, another ballistic armor. Oh yeah, forgot that we have a real name that is Cade, so he calls us Cade. P. Denton, Chameleon. But I don't think I don't think we ever see Paul's real name. Hi, Daimon. It's not quite password 123. Sweet Charity. I left a message I never seen, but wanted to follow up. With both of us traveling, it's hard to get back together, isn't it? I miss you so much. I'll make it up to you when I get back. Oh wait, your brother's staying with you, isn't he? Well, just wait till you're alone. We'll work things out, promise. This is interesting. This is never followed up on in this game. At least to my recollection. There is never any reference to the fact that Paul apparently has a girlfriend? Tired of life? Oh my god, Kavork Inc. Oh Jesus, that's Has life become too impersonal, too tedious, too painful for you? Then now is the time to exert control, to make the decision which is ultimately the only real choice we ever have. The decision to die. Recent bill passed the United States Congress even authorizes a one-time payment of 10,000 credits to your chosen benefactor upon passing away. Like, from your personal savings, or like from the government? Is the government encouraging people to kill themselves? Jaime sent us an email saying we could hang out for a beer, because again, Jaime is a friend of ours from before the game starts. I mean, it's not Maggie Chow, right? Hi, hello, Reflection R. Like, that would be nuts if it was Maggie. That would be bonkers if it was Maggie Chow. Is that something? You think it is? Oh, I do not remember that at all. If that's something that is discussed in this game. That's like... Oh, poor Paul. And so this was sent to Juan. A message that did not receive the following recipients at Juan. I'm definitely worried about the test results. There are some implications there that I'm afraid to pursue too much further. I'll talk to Tracer. Proceed with caution. I feel like Paul should not be sending messages like this to addresses like Juan and mentioning Tracer, but, you know, foreshadowing, I guess. I don't think that's Paul humming, or I don't think that's JC humming. Who the fuck is humming? Received your order for Blue Harvest and see you next Wednesday at the earliest possible convenience. Please remit 110 credits, at which point they'll be shipped immediately. This is a joke. Blue Harvest, I think, is the name under which Return of the Jedi was produced, I believe. Like, that's what the production stuff said, so that people didn't know they were making Star Wars. Alright, so this is a little tricky. We gotta deal with some guys.
Help!
Okay. Oh shit!
I didn't see a uniform.
Did they just open? Why did they open fire?
Help!
Why did that guy get? I don't think that guy get. What? Alright. I don't remember what I need to do here to actually. Maybe I just need to go down and talk to them. I know you can actually talk to them, I'm pretty sure. Come back for those. Think you can talk to them here? Maybe you can't. I'm trying to remember which situation this is.
Take him out.
Nope, no talking to this guy, okay. I was trying to remember if this was, you know, there's an infamous moment later. Wait, what? Oh, I went too far. The strobe effect. It's bad, yeah. Sorry if you're, you know...
Help!
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to save that guy. I get everyone else? I think it's just those guys. And we'll look around and we'll see if there's a... Okay, kind of sounds like there's another guy, but we'll see. Oh, you're alive. Okay, oh, seems good. I'm not photosensitive, that's about the most strenuous test my lack of photosensitivity has in a while, yeah. Sorry! Oh god, it's bad. Okay, let's go, please. Oh god, okay.
Thanks. Trying to catch my breath.
Sorry about the guy. Yeah, Grey Death is... There's Blake. Somebody's listening to sports on the other side of that.
You saved my life.
Well, we didn't save... Dead body! Former male hostage. Whoops. I don't think that there's any... Oh, we can break this door. Good. Hi! It's real bad that we've gotten Flight as an accessibility issue now, I think. I guess it's a drawback for that sort of jank that allowed a game like this to exist in the first place. Yeah, definitely. That's, accessibility stuff is... I mean, it's still bad, but it's definitely better than it was. Really? This door is stronger than their front door? Oh. OD'd on Zyme. Are they both? Yeah, they're both dead. Drugs are bad, kids. Alright, I guess we gotta pick the lock on there. Oh, there's a med kit, I guess. I want to buy electric cell. Okay. It was Zyme to die. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. What's this? Thank you for choosing NYFF, New York First Federal National Bank. There's their account number and PIN number, so we can go steal someone's money. Well, I should have locked the closet with a med kit, I guess. That turned out to be short-sighted. I mean, I assumed they had a key. Well, apparently it wasn't on him, though, so... Hey, buddy.
You alright, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. How's your daughter? Is she somewhere safe?
I don't know.
She's been gone all week. I try not to think about it.
Tonight's a bad night to be on the streets. I'll take a look around.
The Rettons are one of those interesting subplots
If you see
of this
Sandra,
game.
tell her I don't care. I don't care what she's been doing. She can come home, no questions, no speeches.
I also don't remember how to, like, what's the best way to handle it, but... Incredible they left the bank info lying around when they know you'll just refuse to memorize it and hack anyway. These are also references in the register. I don't remember who all of them are, but... That is a giant photo of his daughter, I think. That's kind of creepy. I don't understand why she doesn't want to be here. Oh, wait, is that a key? Oh. Well, I guess I broke down the door anyway. And I assume that doesn't open the closet door. Oh, here we go. The Man Who Was Thursday. So this is an excerpt from an actual novel. This is a real novel. I read it. The hotel that seems like a complete shithole has a really international registry. You know, maybe it's got cachet. First of all, what is it really about? What is it you object to? You want to abolish government? To abolish God, said Gregory, opening the eyes of a fanatic. We do not only want to upset a few despotism and police regulations. That sort of anarchism does exist, but it is mere a branch of the nonconformists. We dig deeper and we blow you higher. We wish to deny all those arbitrary distinctions of vice and virtue, honor and treachery, upon which mere rebels base themselves. The silly sentimentalists of the French Revolution talked of the rights of man. We hate rights as we hate wrongs. We have abolished right and wrong. And right and left, said Syme with a simple eagerness. I hope you abolish them too. They are much more troublesome to me. And that's the one name I remember from this. Gabriel Syme is the character in Man Who Was Thursday. Hippolyta Hall, isn't that a superhero? That sounds very familiar, but I don't actually remember what it is. The poor cleaning bot. The poor Roomba. It's sparking. Oh, I got it. Alright, what is this? Oh, I'm never gonna remember this. 543-654-5544. And I didn't remember it. 543-654. Maybe this is because I hacked the one at the subway. I already have this money, so I can't get back into it. No, I don't know what was going on. I think I was typing it correctly. I don't know. I think you get more money if you don't hack it. If you get the actual thing, but that's the same news as we saw elsewhere. Okay, now we go out the front door. Hey guys.
There were a couple of NSF on the second floor. I took care of the situation.
What about the hostages?
Not all of them made it, but I played by the book. No deals with terrorists.
I tried. I feel like there's a way to save that guy, but I could not get him to not just die.
We'll take it from here. Good work, Agent.
Maybe they realized it didn't matter if they placed the wrong info since people just hack. Maybe I had to use a grass grenade. Maybe that's what I did before. I don't remember.
We'll take it from here.
I'm not too worried about it though. There's a random bioelectric cell here. I don't know why these are lying around considering they're not. I don't know what they're used for other than for nano-ogs. So that's where we actually need to go, I think, is Osgood and Sons Imports. But there's some other places we can go before we go down that way. Usually some Unako guys die here. That's how you get your assault rifle, but I don't see any. Just government super soldiering, stealing money directly from people. You think taxation is theft? How about just straight up theft? Oh, here's one. Oh, he's only got a pistol. No, don't. Ugh. Didn't want to actually load it. Okay. Oh, 10mm ammo. What uses 10mm ammo? Oh no, the pistol does use 10mm ammo. Okay. I was thinking that was pistol ammo, but then I was like, I thought that was 9mm. I thought I already had full on it, but I keep being able to pick it up sometimes. I thought maybe there were actually two different kinds of it, but... Oh, Here we go. Let's go deal with that. It's actually right by the entrance. Let's go deal with, is this...
What I'm telling you, girl.
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you how
the
it don't
street's
play
safe
with
for
me,
Riley.
this amateur
Pistols and
unprofessional
knives, the light
bullshit.
ammo all over them. Yep.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out is like a game. You get beat out.
Hey guys.
What you want?
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before
I think
add
this is
you
what
to the list of
actually gets
NSF
them away.
casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. Or she don't hear me.
3.
She skitters on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. Go on.
I think otherwise, if you do the other one, he attacks you.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was
A
trying to
literal
find
corner.
the back way into smugglers.
Right. The weapons dealer.
Hey, you shouldn't have threatened Johnny. Soon as JoJo finds out.
Your father asked me to look for you. He'd like you to come
Oh
home.
yeah, I think she'll tell you
My
about
dad shouldn't have
Smuggler.
hired a hitman. Stupid way to get himself killed.
Who's this JoJo?
You can't touch JoJo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse.
You think you can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone
It's
guns,
got the
military
JC
type
in
stuff,
the cardboard
plus
box.
their
It's
guards
good.
on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle JoJo. You get home so your father won't have to worry.
I can take care of myself.
Can you?
Thanks already. Now leave me alone.
Alright. Leave you alone. Oops. Man, I'm a long ways away from being able to upgrade computer and lockpicking and electronics. Oh, this is the Underworld Tavern, so we can go in there. I remember this isn't. Yeah, we start off down here. This is where we went to Schick. That's the subway we came out of. Yeah, that's the way to Smugglers. Okay. The name JoJo has been ruined for me. It's actually Joey JoJo Jr. shouted. Let's go into Tavern. Everywhere in Deus Ex has those weird L entryways so they can hide loading zones. These are the same as things here. I think there's generally only one, like, all ATMs in an area are the same thing. You can't hack them all. So this will be, oh, well, never mind, they're not. Okay. Well, this one will still be the same, though. This one will be 0. And credits aren't that valuable in this game, because there's not that much to buy, but... Holy shit. Never mind. I'm totally wrong. I really thought that I remembered, like, doing that, but I guess not. Okay. Oh, hey, here's, silly citizen savings anyway. Here's the
Talking about your wife.
this is the version of the Mass Effect, like, what should we do with our baby?
I gave it to her, and it was cut.
JoJo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine.
It's got that kick and beat in
Big
here.
cut. He's a little vodka this time.
Guess I have to do something. Yes?
Just curious. I thought I heard you say Ambrosia.
My wife has the plague.
He already lost his daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
What's going on with her,
So
like,
I trust
shading
some
on her
street punk
face?
called JoJo to get me pharmaceuticals. Trust him with my wife's life.
I thought Ambrosia was an urban legend.
Jojo just makes us sound like a player. I shouldn't get
Smooth, JC. Sticking to the company line.
You just have to do what you think is right.
Also, you don't actually get the option to do
I
anything.
think you should do it.
Can I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
I'm looking around for a power generator, possibly hidden, large enough to power a building.
You in real estate?
I just need to find it.
Oh, of course. You know, I tied in power at a place a few blocks south. A warehouse. Strangest thing. They wanted to conceal these gas-driven generators on the second floor. Didn't give a...
It just happened to be this guy.
How do I get over there?
Oh, his name's Dan.
Through the blockades now.
Hi, Dan.
We went over some rooftops to get there. There was a lift. The code was 3316, I think.
Thanks for the tip.
JC is the most obvious Fed. Like, it's so obvious. He is. Oh my God, he is Dan the electrician. You're right. PM.
Just better.
Can't be any worse.
Where's Fiona?
Hey, it's Shay. One for the road.
Oh yeah. This is...
Hi.
I also worked on their hydraulic system. If you ask me,
Hi,
I don't think
Meg.
one of those guys has seen a generator before in his life.
I think you should do it.
You're a good man, Agent.
He just calls me agent. I didn't tell you I was an
What is
agent.
this stuff? Heavy water?
Okay, his subtitle said crummy part of town, and his voice line said, "What is this stuff? Heavy water?"
Hi,
Which I think
my
is supposed to be
name's
in response to his drink.
Beer's my favorite financial instrument. It's true. You can taste an economy going sour. Hey, what is this stuff? Heavy water?
Oh, okay, so that was just an overlap there. Hello, fellow leftists. Here I am, ready to talk about Marx. That's, yeah.
Beer's my favorite financial instrument.
Alright, we got them all. Let's talk
It's
to
true.
Shay.
You can taste an economy going sour.
What can I get you?
You work here. You must know the area. Heard of an
This
old
I like
warehouse
this
with a
character,
little power generator.
even though she's
Not
very,
exactly,
very small
but
bit
if you're looking
character.
for a warehouse, you should probably start in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
That's some heavy augmentation.
Yeah. Ask your Natco, what's it to you?
I'm in the business.
Well, I was in an early program, okay? I can still polish a glass. Good luck with your business.
This is just a nice, like, yeah, she's, you know, she's a mechog. They took her arms. Now she's gone back and she's got a normal.
Never mind.
Anything. It's just it's a cool detail to see this kind of that kind of stuff. We're not gonna talk to that guy yet. We will in a second. I think we'll go. Oh, hi.
You could at least let your father know you're all right.
He knows where I am.
You mad at him or something?
No, but I don't want him running my life like he runs that cheap hotel.
Fair enough.
He doesn't do such a bad job.
I think he
never
does,
got
JC.
nowhere because he never took chances. That ain't me. I'm gonna do things my way.
I think you should be more grateful for what he's done.
JC.
Let's leave it at that.
Fuck. JC, like, for being, like, he does have a very defined character. He is not, like, a blank slate or something. His character, he's just, like, a fucking tool. In multiple senses.
It's still going on, isn't it? They're shooting people. You the guy that helped Sandra?
I think your friend is gonna be all right.
What about Johnny?
Yeah, he's a
I gave him a
square.
good scare.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but if he gives you any more trouble, just tell me.
I hope he doesn't think I ratted him out.
What can you tell me about his boss, Jojo?
Oh, Jojo, he's nothing, man. We used to go out. His body mods? Cosmetic. Scars? I saw him cut his face one time just so he'd look mean.
Maybe I'll straighten him out as well.
Well, if you ever want to get into the warehouse where he hides out, I
Oh,
know
so
the
this
code.
person also knows
It's
the code.
3316.
So there are multiple
Thanks.
ways to get the
You've been
code
very
here.
helpful.
But I basically just told her that this ex-boyfriend of hers, who she seems to be on fairly fine terms with, that I'm gonna go beat him up at the least, and she gives me the code to go do it, so maybe she's not on such good terms. Physics. Her hair is invisible? Oh, on the side. Yeah, this part on the side. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Used car salesman? Question mark?
Joe Green, Midnight Sun. Glad to
Oh,
know
he's a
you.
reporter.
What can you tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
God, JC.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Such a...
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now.
How did he know?
How about I ask you a few questions?
Splendid. I certainly would like to know what an international anti-terrorist organization expects to find in a dive like this.
On second thought, I don't need your help.
I think if you actually talk to him about it, you get reprimanded by Mandalay because it ends up in the paper.
I'd call it civil unrest.
Let me be more pointed. How does it feel to be ordered to murder civilians just because they support the fastest growing political movement in this nation's history?
In a democracy, armed rebellion is criminal, not political.
Rebellion, as the Declaration of Independence tells us, is not only our right, but our duty when we have suffered a long train of abuses and usurpations. This is gonna make a great story. Keep me updated. Don't worry, I'll say sources within UNATCO if I hold you. Don't worry, I'll say sources.
I mean, you don't know my name, so that's the best you can do anyway. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Pilot guy.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up
Oh, you can tell us about
military
Smuggler.
hardware?
You mean that guy Smuggler across the street?
Already know him, huh? Too bad. Hey, how about I tell you about something you can't hear from anybody else?
It's gonna be a better story if you're murdered.
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Area
Yeah, I hear what you
51.
say about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
Alright, we gotta go actually buy a beer. And he won't accept...
Shoot.
I think he needs cold beer specifically.
Beer, please.
There you go.
40? God, can you just give us a can?
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
That one's warm. Give
What?
me something from the bartender.
I did just get something from the bartender.
The tap's out. Only bottles.
Beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires, big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very
This is
unusual,
one of the,
even from the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Okay, first of all, SL says, please murder Joe Green since I want to know what happens. PM says, tell him you've had it with his disingenuous insinuations. Let's shove a grenade in his mouth. It's very intense. I don't know if you can even kill Joe Green here. So Jacques has a lot to say here. He's talking about Area 51 and that it's been bought out by corporations and that they're laying fiber optic cable there, a ton of it. And he thinks that the UN moved Echelon 4 out there after they said they were going to stop spying on people. So if you don't know what Echelon is the Cold War era American surveillance system. So the idea is Echelon 4 would be like version 4 of this. So it's a little bit of an outdated reference, since obviously we know lots of newer, surveillance programs, but it makes sense. as a point of reference. And the idea, it's interesting because for a long time I thought, like SL says, the idea of centralizing surveillance, and as we'll later find out, more than just surveillance, into one giant like location is a very odd in this modern kind of age. It's a very odd thing to do, and it kind of is more of a plot contrivance than anything else. Except then the NSA built their fucking data storage center in Utah that is basically what the Area 51 is in this game. So...
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough. Hell, I'm about to go on duty.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with UNATCO, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul.
I also love this.
To watch out for you.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
He knows who you are the whole damn time.
The NSA to support various classified operations. Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
It's like, you are free knacker, right? Why do you ask? I'm not allowed to say. Well, your brother Paul... also, it's interesting that the NSA apparently operates the black helicopters.
What was Paul's assignment in Hong Kong?
Like I said, I know how to keep a secret. Even between brothers.
So he's holding something back. The reason UNATCO transferred him back to the States.
Listen to your brother, JC. Respect his experience. Let's leave it at that.
Great, you just got a helicopter pilot smashed right before he's about to go on duty. You know? That's true. I mean, he asked for it, so I'm not really sure what's up with that.
Your brother's one of the bravest men I know. I sure hope Paul knows what he's doing. Check out the girl in the leather top.
Jock!
One thing the Air Force never understood. I'm dependable. No matter what, I'm dependable. I sure hope Paul knows what he's doing.
There are a lot of people in this game who are very high up or very connected into the conspiracies, and who don't go along with it. And that is probably one of the biggest, that's probably the most implausible thing about this game, to be honest, is all of the various people who end up refusing or betraying the conspiracy. The conspiracy, which is a weird thing to call it. It's just the power structure. Okay, let's go back out the other exit. This is the one, yeah, right outside the town. So, there's a clinic over here, which we should go. I don't know if there's anything like. I don't think so. Yeah. Let's go into the clinic. Again, the loading zone. No weapons allowed beyond this point. I've got all the weapons. I've got a fucking rocket launcher, but...
I heard a lot of shooting outside. They told me to come in here.
What is this voice acting?
All these people.
I heard a lot of shooting outside.
I'm staying as far away as I can. I don't want to get sick. I think the cops forgot about us.
Voice acting in this game is so
I think the
kind of
cops
fascinating.
forgot about us.
There's so many different versions of bad voice acting in this game.
Running scared. Reminds me of Washington. I was there when the NSF overran Squalnomi, back when they were called the Northwest Secessionist Forces.
Were you at Squalnomi?
Yeah, it was night. They came in with thermoptic camo and we never picked them up on any of the sensors. What a goddamn mess.
I didn't know.
Had a hard time sleeping after that. Didn't do real good on the psych evals either. Got drummed out in short order.
The Army probably didn't want to have any reminders hanging around.
Yeah, and now look what they got. NSF in downtown Manhattan. Same guys that nearly whooped us in the Northwest. I bet the brass remembers Squalnomi now.
William Fish Tiger says, I just reread the plot summary of Invisible War, and wow, is that a lot more bonkers than I remembered. It is very bonkers. There's a lot going on in that game.
Sorry, I ain't got nothing for you.
I was never able to actually play it, but I have read like all the stuff that happens. Like I own the game, but I could never get it to work. It literally like crashed like in the first mission, like 5 minutes in.
Nah, scavenged some copper wiring. Wanted to get back and try it out in the sculpture.
Christ, you and the sculptures. What's this one called?
The Man Who Was Thursday.
Makes as much sense as the last one. What was it called? Napoleon something or other?
Napoleon of Notting Hill.
This game really loves The Man Who Was Thursday. I don't really know why.
There's always tomorrow.
Like, I read the book. I don't... And it's a somewhat well-known book, but I don't actually find it to be... Although, part of why I don't find it that interesting, it's a book about Christianity, basically.
They'd give us the all clear.
You making a play today?
Nah, scavenged some copper wiring.
There's a fan patch? That would make sense. I should probably try it again sometime.
Christ, you and the sculptures. What's this one called?
The Man Who Was Thursday.
What?
Hey there. I'm Raphael. This here's Jake.
Hey.
Sorry, you wanted something?
Well, see, that's the thing, Billy Fish Tacos, is it doesn't actually... It makes the effects of all endings simultaneously canon, but it doesn't actually make all... Like, it makes a decision about which ending is canon. And it doesn't tell you that it's making that decision until late in the game, which I really don't like. That's the one thing on Invisible War I really don't like.
What was it called? Napoleon something or other?
Napoleon of Notting Hill.
Doesn't seem much use for sculpture.
It's like, JC made a decision and then all the effects of all the endings happened, but we do end up finding out which specific decision JC made.
Please proceed to the examining room.
But very late in the game, which is a really weird
all
choice.
Forms of digital cash. Please have your card ready. I'm not permitted to give medical advice
What if
myself.
I just hack your computer? Yeah, like it has the effects of everything. It just also,
Be prepared to give a description
and that's
of
what
your
it starts
problem
off with.
in
Is like,
3
oh,
sentences or
everything
less.
has happened, so you don't know which ending was supposed to happen. It's like, okay, it's whatever happened. It's fine. You can pretend whatever your ending was. That's what this continues on from.
If you think you have,
But then it's like, no, just kidding. There is an actual canon ending, which is strange. Unhealthy looking
Not
gal.
now. Please.
You look like the do-it-yourself type. How about the automated care plan? Only 2,000 credits. Medkits are 300, but if you want augmentation work, you need the bots.
Never mind.
As you wish.
I may want to do that so I can get rid of the canister out of my inventory.
One of the doctors can help you.
Hi, nurse.
You must pay the doctor
There's like,
cash before
you know,
treatment
like
can
one model
begin.
for a guy and one model
like
for
a
a
few
woman,
credits?
and they're just retextured for all of them.
Cops ran us off the streets. Usually I go into the water tunnels in the warehouse district, but somebody boarded up the window.
You live in a tunnel?
Actually, I like to stay on the roof of this big apartment building. Nice view, if it's not too cold. There's a freight elevator at the end of the tunnel.
Where's that window you were talking about?
It's a basement window in the park south of the hotel.
So yeah, there's a bunch of different ways to go from here. Can we actually... Oh yeah, it's 80%. It's 4 tools. So I don't think that there's... How much money do I have?
Hi, I'm in charge of law enforcement on this block. You doing all right?
Am I in charge of law enforcement on this block?
They told me to come in here. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Just making sure everyone's safe.
Hey, while you're at it, you ought to do something about the NSF. Perfectly good shelter.
You know what they're doing in this neighborhood?
Kicked us out of the old Osgood place. A bunch of us camping in the tunnels. Talk about rights, but when they want something, they take it.
Maybe I'll look into it. You take care of yourself.
Plague victims can have their medication.
I'm not the only one they threw out. Think they're some kind of freedom fighters. Justice will be served. I filed a formal complaint, but the city ignored it.
But a formal complaint about the NSF throwing you out of your tunnel?
Freedom fighters.
Like earlier tonight?
See one of the doctors to purchase treatment.
Right. Oops. How much credits do I have? Only about 3,000, so that's about 2/3 of my credits. More than that. I don't know that I really need it. Oh, I can also get rid of this. I was hoping that there was another... The weapons take up so much room. I mean, I don't really use my money for very much, so I think this is probably fine.
We've got automated care.
I want
the code to the surgery bay is 2153. The medical...
Thanks. This also lets me heal, which would be nice. Hello. Alright, so environmental resistance. I don't know if this is ever really used. I mean, I guess there are a lot of toxic areas in the game, but this is just health. It's just made for save scumming. I wonder if that works, actually. I'm curious now. Oh, it does. Alright. Wow, that's fascinating. I mean, it makes sense, but... yeah, I prefer Aqualung. Aqualung! Although, as Sal pointed out the other day, you can usually get rebreathers before you actually need Aqualung, but... I just don't find toxic resist. I mean, there are a lot of areas with toxic, so... I guess it can be useful. But there's plenty of medkits in this game. So, fine with that. Oh, I need to heal. Here. It's a pillow. I don't need a pillow. They're both boring augs. Yeah, they're both not very exciting. I mean, they're lung augmentations. I don't know what the exciting lung augmentations would be.
The riot cops are running scared.
It's just a kind of a boring slot. What was my goal that I accomplished? I don't actually know what goal I supposedly accomplished. Fire breathing? Oh my god, and Daimon. Daimon, you got ninja'd! By somebody else! That's amazing. That's such a random thought. Okay, where's the window? Is that just the window to Osgood's?
We'll take it from here.
I'm trying to remember what they... Oh, hello. Commander Phrase, UNATCO has regrouped more quickly than expected and is beginning to coordinate assaults on our position along with local police. They will certainly overrun our defenses eventually, but they must be delayed until the next phase of the mission can be completed. Your men will be responsible for guarding the tunnels leading to the generation station. Dig in and arm all available automatic decisions. I don't need to tell you what's at stake. Good luck. JL. So, who's JL? Oh, here it is. Doesn't look boarded up to me. Lung augmentations take less damage from smoking, or the ability to blow down doors like the big bad wolf. I just remembered that you can secondhand smoke people to death in this? Really? Like the smoking cigarettes produces a cloud that does... Yeah, Reflection, I know who JL is. We haven't gotten there yet, so... Yeah, that I know most of, I mean, I hope that I know most of the story stuff. That's the, okay, yeah, so we're in here now. This is where that door goes. John Lennon, yeah. I don't think that'll work here, but we can try it. 3316. Upon receipt of these orders, throw your PDI on the ground like an asshole. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I've played this game lots, so that's, yeah, I'm not worried about spoilers or anything. I was just saying, yeah, I do, like, I'm not trying to not spoil things for people. I have made lots of references to what's going on here, or in the future. God, fucking flamethrower. I think that this is like a... And we can't bypass the lock. I think this is like just like an armory kind of situation again, just more stuff. You can't smoke fuel to death, or at least I can't find anything on. Oh. How many rockets do I have? Plenty of rockets. Ooh, an AUG canister. Okay, that's very worth getting. Although I don't know what we're gonna use it on. We don't really have anything good to use it on. I mean, we'd rather upgrade muscle, but I don't think we really need that. Yeah, it's just interesting to see how they introduce names and stuff for the characters. Yeah, this game is huge on foreshadowing. Like, I mean, like, the intro of this game drops so much stuff that just only makes sense later in context. Or, like, only makes sense after you played the game. My hands are not full. And yeah, throughout the game, there are these references like that to stuff that will be... that it's set up like a mystery. Like, it's very much, especially initially, for the first, like, third of the game or so. Whoops. Try to quick save that way again. It's set up like a mystery. More like 5 shadowing. Let's see. Was there anything else? God, that's so disorienting. Because the thing about those L-shaped hallways is they look the same on both ends, so you can't really tell the difference between them. Okay, so... oh, this is... okay, this is... okay. That's that. Where does the other way go, then? I don't actually... no, that's the elevator to the roofs, right? This is the way to the floor? Okay, I'm gonna... or the like, ground route? Which I think is worse. It's kind of my memory of it. Yeah, that's what this is.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help.
Oh, I'm going back. Thanks for the satellite image, though, Alex. So we can theoretically jump over this, I think. Or like... yeah, we can do this. Thanks. I mean, the intro cutscene is 2 people who don't come back for a while talking about stuff you won't learn about until even later in a location you visit later. Yeah. Yeah, you can EMP that as well. Yeah. If there's one thing this game got right, it was jumping puzzles. Yeah, I remember when I first found the location where the intro takes place, because it's not obvious that you're heading into someplace that would be connected to that. At least it wasn't to me. And I flipped out when I walked into that room, and I was like, holy shit! So here's a, like, generator thing. This is not the generator we're looking for. This is just like a... I don't know what this is. A boiler or something? This is the thief engine, right? Yeah, I was thinking it's an Unreal thing. But I don't remember. So this is the elevator. This is the elevator to the roof that Bum was talking about, that he likes to go up here. The freight elevator. This is not much of a freight elevator, to be honest. This is pretty small. Alright.
Heads up, JC. We've got NSF troops on the rooftops.
So there's snipers up here, who, especially on this difficulty level, can just murder you. They actually see you, so let's not get sniped. But if you don't get a sniper rifle for it, you can get it here. God. Oh, at least I can do that. Okay, well, one, let's not have that as our thing. I'm thinking of System Shock 2. Yeah, System Shock 2, I think, yeah. It's a fraught elevator because of all the dramatic tension surrounding it. Well, that's true. Is there another sniper up here? Maybe? Can't remember. ballistic armor. Probably will not be picking up ballistic armor just because I don't have a lot of inventory space and I shouldn't need that stuff. I'm not planning on getting into extended firefights. So yeah, you can snipe guys from up here as well, although we don't have a silencer on our sniper rifle, so you can get a silencer for it, but we just haven't found one yet. And right down there, I think that's the alley where we came out on the ground out of Osgood's. Pretty sure that's where that is. So we're just on the roof of that building. Let's go down here. This is basically a bunch of little buildings and rooms we can explore before we actually go. Just means your sniper has an attached noisemaker, useful for summoning more enemies to snipe. I mean, that's not really wrong. I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5 earlier again, and playing it like as a lethal, just killing things, and I did a lot of that with sniper rifle, just shooting people. They all come running, and you just shoot them some more. Oh, that was not very useful. Lockpick. This is where we came out. This is prod. Yes, please, prod. Okay, trying to remember. Trying to remember where the other. I think it's on the building. That building? Yeah. Okay, so let's go down here. This is why in my Dishonored playthroughs, whenever there was an option to silence something, I was just like, that's not really what I'm doing here. Oh, there's that guy. Maybe I should turn off my flashlight.
That's him. He's a cop.
Turning flashlight off too late.
I can swear I heard something.
That hurt my legs a little bit, but let's try and go kill this cop. Or not this cop. Sorry, God. Let's go kill this terrorist. Throw it. Oh yeah, this is to the...
They found us.
Oh God!
Let's get the hell out of here.
So I got shot from behind, but that guy was throwing a lamb at me, a grenade. Oh, we're still back here, okay. Is there a better way to get over there? JC, a bomb! Yep. God, it's gonna be quite a while before we get to that. JC, oh my God, a bomb. I got meated. I did get meated. Oh. No, I don't have a clip button. Oh.
Quiet.
Wonder why not. Okay, there we go. We got the one shot, which doesn't actually different from hitting him with the baton, but it still feels better. Especially because we're going to need to do that later. Against people that it matters a lot more against. Okay, so we want to come up here. I'm not sure where the sniper that shot me was, though. Oh, he's on the other side of the building.
I heard something.
Oh my God, does he actually still... Okay. Please tell me I... Damn it! Why did I not save after getting that guy? Remind me next time to save after getting this guy. Billy Fish Tacos, what are you talking about? This game does have a multiplayer deathmatch mode. Not that I've ever played it. Or that I even know anyone who's ever played it. Yeah, here, Limit. I'm gonna save and go to, can I go to the menu from here? Oh, well, there's just, yeah, multiplayer. It's actually just straight up on here. I have never known anyone who has played this. The magic time when every game had to have both single player and multiplayer. Thank you, Sophie. Okay, let's try and get the other guy, I guess, maybe. You think there are other people playing with you when you play? Wow. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I've ever really talked about the existence of the multiplayer mode with anyone. It's never really come up. It's just like a thing I know existed. I've never heard anyone mention it. But I know it does exist. Yeah, that guy's got a lamp. So that's good. Some of those games where I have to hold down the C button to crouch. It's getting a little bit tough on my finger. Is this it? No. Okay. I thought there was a door, but I guess not. Yeah, that's the problem with falling. Does make a lot of noise in this game.
I swear I heard something.
You don't see nothing. Oh, you do see something. It's like, you don't see nothing. Oh. Oh, that guy can see me from there. In front of those big lights blasting me. Really wish I had,
They found us.
Nope, he can see me, okay. Let's go over here, I guess. Oh, that's fine, actually. Drink more.
I think we got an intruder.
God, I wish I had any of my stealth moves from Metal Gear Solid.
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
Or like PM said, just choke people out from behind would make a big difference. Okay. Save. Go hide in a corner. The ground route of this area involves a bunch of dogs, which we're still gonna have to deal with some of them, but JC needs to remember the basics of CQC. He does! Wow, I didn't think I could actually reach that, but okay. Alright, that worked. I was like, I don't think there's anything in that corner, but can't really tell. There's a door here, right? Okay, a locked or barred door. This game has dogs? Yes, yes it does. We will see some in a few minutes when we get down to the ground. Really was ahead of its time. Well, they're not Dark Souls dogs or anything, so they're just kind of annoying. Because you can't really sneak up on them and tase them or anything. That's not, Is there shit in here? Oh, back here. Really? Wolfenstein 3D has dogs. That's true. It absolutely does. They're a major enemy type in that game. Okay, let's not get sniped by the guy literally across from us. Is that? Nope, that's where we were. I think there's still a guy up above us, but...
I saw somebody. Maybe just a homeless guy.
I don't remember how to get up there. Isn't it? That's where a guy is. Oh, we have to get up there through the... I think through the... We had to get up there through the, through the billboard. Really wish there was a Chug Dogs out in Dishonored 2. Well, you can't do it in Dishonored 1 either, right? Alright, I guess I gotta go get one of those crates so I can actually get up here again and leave this way. That building with the spotlights, by the way, is where we're going. Those of you who've not played this game before. Okay. Let's go here.
I guess it's not.
I guess game publishers will think sleeping dogs are good for sales. Oh boy, woof. No, you can't in one either, but 2 is really good at letting you do more of the stuff you should be able to do in 1. Ah, I gotcha. Someone please fetch Square Enix some soothing aloe vera for that sick burn. I almost just walked off the ledge. Can you actually, like... Can. I was curious. Alright, so we are now up here.
Look for the building with the antennas.
Shooting someone in the knee and choking them while they roll around? Wow. All proud members of the NSF, our time is fast approaching. What we have always feared is upon us. Have no doubt. It's time. It's here. The time you've always feared. We are fighting against our own imminent slavery, but you are brave, you are strong, and we will triumph. A temporary office has been arranged in the warehouse basement for the coordination of equipment, armament, and other supplies. We request that each member report to the office to be fitted with a telemetry rig prior to proceeding to your assigned post. Telemetry rig? The office's code is 9923. Throwing bodies to stagger people? Metal Gear has that. That is a good tactic. My mind was blown when I found out I could drop kill my own clone to avoid fall damage. Yeah, I saw when Tom Francis posted videos of that. And the developers were surprised. They did not know that that was a thing. They didn't realize that was a thing you could do. Knocking people out by throwing a glass in their face? That doesn't seem like a way to knock a person out. That seems like a way to cut their face up.
White, they found us.
Never got into the magic spells beyond the ground bully once. Yeah, I didn't use a lot of the magic spells I blinked when I played Dishonored 1. But I saw that video of Dishonored 2. It's really cool. It's really funny. And kind of horrifying. But, you know. How do you actually get out of here? Oh, there's a little thing here. Okay. Oh yeah, so I think we don't actually have to go after dogs, interact with dogs, because we can just drop down here and climb up if we wanted to. But I probably will. Oops, really? I don't know why there's a random quad charger here, but when the cleanup crew comes around, they're going to be baffled by all these combat knives like 5 feet away from each conscious body. Look, I just, you know, it's like I rifled through their pockets and just threw everything out on the floor ground. But my memory is that it's actually easier to do this non-lethally by starting from the bottom. That's kind of my memory. Oh, there's a dog. 2 dogs. My first, just like in 1, lethal ability is pretty cool, but that game made me feel like crap for using them, yeah. What? Oh, the dogs I think have spotted me. Because no one's shooting at me, it's just the dogs are running around like crazy and we've got combat music on. Alright, let's go check out this guy. I think there's a guy coming up the stairs behind me. Careful with him. God damn it! I don't know what they saw or anything. They just decided. Alright, also let's go here and like make a real save. Oops. The billboard? Sure, I could summon a storm of rats, but it's going to basically be killing you the same way over and over again. Sure to grab someone, fling them in my arms.
I think the law's on this.
Choke them out, drop them off to a group of their friends. Oh god, I just got sniped in the face. Oops. I mean, I've seen a lot of creative videos of Dishonored using Dishonored powers, but it's like, it's like, it's something, you know, like, it's very easy to just have an optimal thing you just do over and over again.
Who was this? That's him. He's a cop.
Whoops. You got shot off. That's the problem.
Wait, quiet.
I love that you can crouch on ladders. That's an actual like your perspective changes when you do that, which is really funny. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to actually be doing. Like, what does the third person view look like?
Something moved. Couldn't.
Darn it.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Yeah, I haven't played Dishonored 2 yet, so I will do that in the future. Maybe after this game, I don't know. But this game's gonna take a while because it's very long.
Something moved. That's him. He's a cop.
God, he just seems to move in different directions every time. I'm not sure if I'm taking a different amount of time to get there. It feels like he's just doing completely random patrols. Okay, yeah, now he's going this way. Yeah, she does have that reaction to the chaos in 1, like, regardless, even though she's not really involved. But I mean, I guess a bunch of people die around her, like...
So, huh?
Alright. Think that worked? I made it. That's why I made the real save, because I don't know when I'm gonna trip an alarm by accident. But I want to still be able to quick save. So there is an alarm here, but of course you can just drop down.
I know I heard something. That's him. He's a cop.
What? Who is... Oh, where the fuck did you come from? The most fucked up things happen to her before you make any high-low cast decisions. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, she gets kidnapped and shit. I guess I could see that the manner, I mean, and yeah, like, the manner of her rescue is still really fucked up regardless of, or like, the stuff that happens to her, you know, towards the end of the game, after she's rescued, are still...
Quiet. I think we got cops. Let's take him out.
What? Oh my god, did that really miss somehow? Like... I just want to get through this so I don't have to keep holding crouch all the time, moving slow. Also, I wish I had tranquilizers, which this guy apparently has, so...
Someone there?
What? Alright, there we go. We got him. Whoops. No, we don't got him. Also, I stunned him, and then he got knocked out of being stunned by his friend because the friend shot a shotgun, which also hit him. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. Some of the non-lethal options in that game were like, I'm not really sure this is a more ethical thing than just murdering a person. That's absolutely true with the one that's a lady, the one that, the rich lady, where yeah, that's incredibly
Thought I saw someone
disturbing.
A coat.
The ones for the brothers are also probably, it's probably, but like I also don't care about them as much. Or it's like a, god damn it. This is, I think, why I'm used to going in from the bottom. Maybe I should do that instead. Although if I can get the tranks, that'll help. Alright, there we go. That's actually helpful.
I know I heard something. Fascist.
I just don't know why the other guys came running. Oh my god. Well, that's why that guy... Okay, that's why they come running. CPM, I feel exactly the opposite about that. Like, it feels like you're basically sending her off to be, like, a weird fucking, like sex slave or something. Like, incredibly creepy. Whereas the guys sending them off, I mean, they're fucking nobles who, like, own slaves. Like, whatever their, like, the conditions of those camps is stuff that they employ people doing already, so I don't feel bad about it.
Who's there?
Oh my god. Please tell me... No, I didn't. Okay, well. She's gonna be a sex slave, yeah. That's what I always took it as.
I swear I heard something.
Who was that?
Yeah, he's like, she'll never be seen again, I'll love her forever. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's... Okay, that's why these guys are all here, is because they're actually just sitting on this floor. Okay. Alright, let's go get that guy. We gotta save, so we'll finally get a...
I think we got an intruder.
Everyone else receives like retribution by the cruelest methods they themselves employed. Yeah, I think that's a lot of that is true. Yeah. So yeah, it does stand out, and of course there's I mean, it just seems like a sexualization of the violence that doesn't play a role in the game. The writers didn't intend on that being the case. In the novel, she is canonically given to Brisby. Brisby said is sad she doesn't like him, then she kills him and takes a ton of his money. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like just a way to deal with that like ugly situation that they wrote themselves into. So I agree with Sophie that it sounds like a retcon kind of like, I mean, it's not technically a retcon, but it's like, you know. Everyone else is actually a villain where she's just kind of in the wrong place. I don't even remember why you're going after her. Yeah, she has a relationship with the spy master. Like, I mean, I buy that she's an evil person because she's a rich noble. Like, that's, I don't have any problem with that. I just, like, it seems like that's, the particular, like...
I think we've got an intruder.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Women already have such a lack of agency in most of what we see in the world. Yeah. Yeah. I think I read in interviews they said that interpretations didn't mature to them. Well, as we've seen recently, and recent news has been brought up with video games, people lie. Developers lie about interpretations. Like, especially when they know that they're gonna get, if they realize they're getting flack for it. So I don't know how much how much stock I put into it doesn't feel like I'm in that much light here, but maybe I am. I don't know what other reading of it is even possible. Yeah, like, the way he talks about it is very...
Take him out.
Okay, I gotta like not move until he's further back. It sounds like they didn't realize how bad it would seem. Yeah, I agree. I have not seen anything in Detroit other than like the screenshots, a few of the screenshots of dialogue options. Yeah, and even if that isn't what they intended, it doesn't change how it's presented to the player. Yeah, like somebody wrote that, they should have realized.
I think we've got an intruder.
Good God, his vision cone is really good. Alright.
Careful.
Whoop, okay.
Got all the tricks.
An
Anybody see him?
I do. Playtesting is a thing, so they do. Yeah, like, I mean, so I totally buy also that they wouldn't pick that up in playtesting, in that they wouldn't be playtesting for that kind of stuff, even though they should. But I also think that, yeah, like, they would know, or if they don't know, like, they know on some level, like, they know in some degree of what that is. Detroit is 80% hilarious garbage, and then there's bits of a really cool game that could have been that peeked through. I think that is probably true of most of the Quantic Dream games, but it's harder, you know, it's much harder now to, given all of the stories about Quantic Dream as a studio, it's harder to take entertainment in them as kind of these just ridiculous games, even though, like a lot of people talk about, that's the issues described to Quantic Dream are not at all like singular or unexpected or unique. Like, obviously they apply across the industry, but like
I thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat.
You did.
God damn.
Okay, I'm really like confused as to. Oh, I also have only. They're across the company. I mean, David Cage is runs the company, so they are with him. But like, it's across the company. Like cover-ups, you know, paying people off and stuff. Yeah, the company culture, like, I mean, I don't mean cover-ups in like a really like just in the usual way of like burying reports, yeah. They're suing the news outlet that reported on it. That is true. They are trying to stop people from printing more of their stories, trying to make them like, should have done that. Yeah. Which is like a French outlet, since they are French company. God, I forgot that this was a... Woo! Oh yeah, this is a way into the actual building. I forgot about that. And this goes down. What the fuck are those boxes doing? Those are dogs. Okay. What's up here? Whoops. Jesus. My legs are in trouble. PM says, I feel like this whole thing is an indictment of the whole games. Oh my god. Auteur mindset. Like, this guy makes pretty shitty games out of the work of talented people, and this enables a culture of abuse since these people's work is less valued than the vision of the auteur. Yeah, I mean... That's the general issue with auteur, like, is it always is kind of the great man of history, sort of, you know, similar dynamic of, like, history is not actually made by individuals in that way. I'll use these, even though I should probably be able to get through the rest of the mission. There's talented people who quit. Some of them. I think some of them would probably, like, have a lot of... I mean, it depends on how high up you are and how easy it is for you to find another job. Obviously, I don't... like, for a lot of people, it's, you know, it's hard to find It's hard to find jobs. So... They would get their names taken out of the credits, I would assume, if they quit before the game is shipped. Yes. It's generally been the case with video games. Yeah, let's, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, the people, like, I'm thinking about, like, the people who are being subject to that abuse, and not the, like, not the people that are, you know, yeah. Like, I'm sure that there are women developers at Quantic Dream who, you know, basically try to keep their head down and stay quiet because they're worried about what happens if they, even if they, you know, they don't think they can get another job. I don't know. Okay, so we need to get access to that computer. But there's still another guy. I think they're down another level. Yeah, I mean, that's the case, I think, everywhere at PM, is that, you know, obviously the people on top are the people who are getting their names out there. Oh, I'm out of... Great, I'm fully out of prod again. Do you have, like, a tranquilizer dart? I have 2 tranquilizer darts, Jesus. And I think that in general, you know, the people... That is not where, like, the people doing the work are mostly lower level, and that's where a lot of the vast majority of the project is coming from. I would very much doubt it, Billy Fishtacos, who says, I'm also waiting to hear if Detroit managed to buck the trend and not include a gross exploitative scene where a female character is sexually menaced. I would be very surprised, given that how, like, universal that trend is in Quantic Dream games, and how, like, completely unnecessary, like, just irrelevant, literally irrelevant to the story. Just separating talent and horrible asshole is not always the case. It's in the trailers? Oh god. I haven't watched any trailers about this, what is this?
Sooner or later, they're just gonna find us.
I think this is a way. I think this is another exit to the building. But I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the asshole is talented. It's just I don't care. You know, like, it doesn't... Okay. This is annoying.
I think we've got an intruder.
God damn it! Alright, I'm reloading so I can use my last crossbow bolt and not hit a fucking cardboard box. Maybe in the case people work on... Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are talented people at Quantic Dream who are also horrible. Because there is clearly talent in those games. Or, like, skill, I guess. Since talent always kind of has the connotation of being innate. I hope that hit. It looked like it hit, but... Sleepy box, yeah. I don't think I hit that guy. Like, I think I was, like, outside of range or something. They have to be working under him, and the attitude is probably... Yeah, I mean, or he's just... Or, and he's hiring people who already agree with that, etc. Like, you know... you know, most people don't sell out, they're just good buys, is the line. Alright. That hit it. Alright, there we go. Hit those guys. And he has tranquilizer darts for me, so let's try not to die. Or there's the bit describing 30. Oh my god, really? Alright, he shot me in the head. Oh god! Oh, let's also drop that. Did you just throw a grenade at me? If the cage culture's been around since fucking Omicron, so if nobody in the studio talks about it, then fuck them. Yeah, yeah. fucking wood. And he's hitting the wood, so that's, you know, fun. No! I died!
Maybe we have a chance.
Well, there's Ubisoft. Need to get those crossbow bolts off that one guy. Yours gets a fail to deploy the GEP gun. We're not killing any of the NSF. That's kind of my
When are we gonna see some action? Take him out.
This is hard. It's hard to do. I mean, moving, if you have to move, is expensive. Like, that's relocating is really hard to do unless you're, depends on what level of the company you're at again. Like, definitely don't have a lot of sympathy for anyone in management. Alright, let's just, okay.
I saw somebody. Maybe just a homeless guy. I guess it's not.
Alright, so there were a bunch of dudes in here? Oh, that's the door outside, probably. That's probably what that is. I mean, I don't know if they can, though, Sophie. Like, I don't... Obviously, lots of people are in situations where they don't think that they can, or they're worried about...
Something moved. Take him out.
Yeah, I mean, if they're...
They found us. I got this one.
Not die. What was the 9923? I don't think that's this. Nope. I think that is the room down here, though. Oh god, whoops. Oops. T-Phrase, Valley Forge. Satellite uplink is still intermittent.
Stay cool. Guy's still around.
There are other options. This isn't a new thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like that it come out of nowhere or something. Like, absolutely. Trying to find that door. I don't remember where it is. Back there. Back there. What? Oh shit. God damn it. Not where I wanted to be, actually. Yeah, I mean, they are, but that doesn't excuse it, DM. What? Why do I have an alarm now? Alright, I don't know what happened all there. Yeah, doing this stealthily is a little bit... It's, oh, hi. Hello. There's a guy out there. Right, I mean, yeah, it's a structural issue. Oh, okay. JoJo's got no,
Good job, JC.
Well,
the power just died at the NSF.
Those guys are dead.
Now it's
But...
Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Where the hell is that? Is it in there? Oh, it's right here. I think. 9923? We made it. Well, we're gonna be blowing that up. The generator blew up on its own, yep. Okay, I want to actually, oops, I'm gonna try to see if this, oh, I didn't find that in this playthrough, or this save yet. Well, we'll go find it. Now that the cameras are off, it should be easier. Oh, that camera's not off. Interesting. I did shut off all the cameras, right? I'm pretty sure I did. I did turn them off, so that's just a separate camera. Oh yeah, they give you lambs. They're like, hey, I know you want to get in that safe. Right. Buffalo, buffalo, you know? Ah, that is very important. Very important. What is it? Speed or run silent, both very good. Where is that darn thing? What the hell is that? Honestly, don't know what is through there. Like how Everfaction's login screen looks like a terminal at a public library. Yes, yes. Okay. it. Given that it's free. I mean, the Milgram compliance studies are, well, one, hugely unethical, and two, actually studying a very, like, a particular subset of people. You wish you got them toxic lungs now. I mean, I'd be losing less health. It's true. Is there anything else in here I need to get? Anything back here? Yeah, I think compliance is, yeah, I agree with Sophie. Like, I don't think mitigating circumstances are very relevant to guess we're good. I don't think there's anything else here really. I think we got the stuff that we needed. So let's make a save though. Just in case, because we are heading out of this mission. Hey Gunter.
Vandali has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of this district.
I took care of the generator. How's the raid going?
They should have sent Agent Navarre. Your brother is timid like a child.
Did something go wrong?
You do not need to hear anything from me. Take the helicopter back to base. I am sure Mandalay has planned a debriefing for the top agents. I do not need assistance. The helicopter is waiting. Learn your lesson from Bao. A simple job, they have me doing the work of bots. You will be bored if you stay here with me.
I mean, most of us, especially if we're in the West, and especially those of us that are men, especially, you know, those of us that are white, etc., should feel guilty. Like,
I do not need assistance.
Last boarding call, UNATCO HQ.
Hey, it's you!
You're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
I think feeling guilty can, I mean, it does have effects, I think, in terms of how you interact with people. Yeah, I mean, also you should be doing things differently, but like, well, people are like, oh, well, then everyone should, like, we should all feel so guilty. It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, there's been so much bad, you know, like, violence and pain and suffering done that, to benefit us. I mean, I don't think getting defensive about it, being like, well, what can I do, is like a good response. Like, feel guilty about it. Like, you know, like, that's a start. Like, don't be like, well, there's nothing I could do. Like, we know we could be doing more. We know that we are choosing at some degree of, you know, just personal, like, survival or getting on with things. Oh, I can't use the numpad. A lot of people do stop at guilt, but like, that's still better than not having guilt. Anyway, welcome back to UNATCO.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Dent.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons, you guys from DC?
Hi, Elvac.
Please proceed to Manderley's
This
office.
is an appropriately weighty discussion topic to walk in on considering the game. Yeah.
Do not question the prisoners yourself. We will be waiting.
It's Agent Human Man. I love these guys.
Reason for you to delay.
When I first played this game, I was so like, what the fuck is up with these guys? Like, what's with their voices?
We will be waiting.
Never mind Anna Navarra. She hates everybody.
That's true.
Those jerks from Washington think they own the place. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
Feds are down in the cell block, huh?
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs.
Specialist from Washington?
Somebody to interrogate the prisoners. They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently. I better make my rounds. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in... Good to have you back. They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently.
Liberty Island is off limits. The island has been declared a crime scene and will be the subject of a thorough investigation. From now on, all travel to and from HQ will be by copter. UNATCO is going to make sure what happened tonight doesn't happen
experts
again.
from Washington.
Carry on, Agent. Liberty Island is off limits.
Go talk to, what's his
Don't
name?
worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, you don't have a name now. Private Lloyd,
if it
there we
wasn't for
go.
the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know for a fact from when you were at the academy that you can do more than throw gas grenades and use a prod. They're full of it.
So I could. I just chose not to.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel.
Would you like to masticate organic matter to convert into bioenergy with me at a later time? I like the Men in Black in this game.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Yeah, we are almost... Wow, that was good. We're almost to 3 hours, so we're almost on time. Let's go steal your shit. Hey, buddy.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation. I saw quite a bit of action today. I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write. Is it 5 kills get you the red eye? I think I'll put 5.
Jesus.
Is it 5 kills get you the red eye?
I don't know what that means, but that's
5.
like just a horrifying, like, they have like achievements.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoner.
Hopefully, I don't think it will start the interrogation scene on its own unless we actually are down there, so... Which is because I want to see the interrogation scene. I still don't have that. What is that? I don't know what that is, but I want it.
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure
Can you ask
Paul
Collins
has
what his
reasons.
gamer score is?
Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest
Well,
of us.
someone's got... Yeah, Sergeant Barry's
You'll
got,
see. Tomorrow the Coalition will be kissing his ass.
He likes Paul.
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons.
Oh, that's the... There's the Bob Page magazine. I thought it was in here.
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
Steal somebody's money. Maybe it's a UNATCO soldier, so then I feel less bad. I think it's a medal or promotion because 5 kills is an ace in planes and tanks. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I assumed it was some kind of, like, medal or something like that, so... Because that's what it sounded like. Or the way, you know... Because it is basically an achievement, right? Well, it's not red. It's like a light blue? I don't know what it is. Let's find out. Step back on the other side.
Denton, I will deal with this.
Didn't step back on the other side. Who even? There's nobody here. I think blue is recoil.
Well.
Well, you're not hostile. Just Anna goes hostile. Why is Anna going hostile? I mean, I don't even know that, like, fucked up the pinball table, probably. Anna's always hostile. Well, that's true. So we may not be getting that right now. I guess I could lamb it, but... Okay, so Simon's actually in there right now, so we are not missing interrogation. I guess we might be missing something here.
I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC.
God, Anna.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance.
What's going on, Anna?
Be quiet. I am trying to listen.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Government official.
We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the
but also that Paul just went along with everything until
I will comply with
I guess he met Tracer
Carry
Tong.
on.
I'm not.
I'm going
Is that
downstairs
just
to
what
interrogate
happened?
the
Like he
prisoners.
somehow just
I
met
cannot
Tracer
wait
Tong, and
forever.
Tracer Tong told him
He will see
everything,
you when he's ready.
and he went, "Oh my God, my government is evil." Fuck off.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
It's a familiar voice.
We
It's
aren't
the
ready
nice
for an
guy from the
introduction
opening.
yet.
It is.
No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be
What
well
the
rewarded.
fuck, Diamond?
Trust me.
I am next.
Diamond says, Taylor, that one of my customers, co-workers, seemingly doesn't understand that you can't put cheese in the recycling.
You aren't needed, Agent. Manderley will give you your orders.
Okay, so I think we follow him down.
I must attend to a sensitive matter.
I don't remember if we can go do the debriefing and still see
I
the
must attend to
interrogation.
a sensitive matter.
Oh yeah, I guess we can also do the, Hey, it's the guy from the opening! I should have gotten this when I was first here, but I missed it. And I looked for it and I just didn't see the data pad for some reason. Bob Page. Will Aquinas change the world? Aquinas, who didn't speak of the city on the hill? Experts debate world of unlimited bandwidth. I do like the way that what Aquinas, how it works, is pretty interesting. I think, like as an idea.
We're looking to you to set an
Which is
example.
because it's basically Facebook or something like. Like the idea is that it's an entire hosted ecosystem, and that it's super fast because it's all run out of this one system. Which, spoiler alert, is in Area 51.
I have an important matter to attend to.
So, like, which is the way that, like, and I would say Facebook, I mean, like, the way that, Facebook is, like, building internet infrastructure in, you know, like, third world countries, but they're literally building it just to run, like, a Facebook ecosystem. Like, it doesn't connect to the internet. It connects to, like, a Facebook portal. And it's all run, you know, it's all owned and run by Facebook. Elon Musk Cyberpunk villain, yes. Bob Page is, yeah. I mean, Bob Page is a lot smarter than Elon Musk. It seems like. I hope that is the link to the Bob Page, like, Elon Musk tweet.
We're looking to you to set an example.
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Like, Jeff Bezos, I think, is more,
We're looking to you to set
more
an
of
example.
a Bob Page type. No! Fuck! Really? Shit. How did I get stuck outside? That doesn't, I don't remember ever having that problem.
I was here first.
Yeah.
I was told.
Be quiet.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't
Bob Page is American, so totally different from Elon Musk.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I love his name is Bob
I think
Page.
he does.
Like his
You should never have
spoiler:
sent him
the
to Hong
ultimate
Kong.
villain of this game is named Bob.
We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
Which one is Bill Gates? I mean, Bob Page is much more Bill Gates.
That's all I ask.
Like, I think Bob Page is actually modeled on Bill Gates. I assume. He's a very
I cannot wait forever.
Bill
We will
Gates
see you when
character.
he's ready.
Seraph? Oh, well, yeah. I mean...
Carry on, Agent.
I think the suits are putting a squeeze on Manderley about this one.
My cool robot arms. This isn't all about my ego.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
That's fine. Alright, let's not get stuck outside this time.
We're looking to you to set
There
an
we go, we
example.
did it.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons? You think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts
Ooh.
myself. Care to make a trade?
I think Rockefeller's
You
probably
wouldn't dare.
Rockefeller, yeah.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of here, Denton. This is none of your business.
I can sum it all up in one word. Self-reliance. That's what we stand for.
How about you tell me where that shipment is being taken?
UNATCO assumes that people are incapable of protecting themselves, and therefore should submit to surveillance and intimidation by an outside
I don't think that's what they assume.
We don't do it.
Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy
What
to
is
add
your
names to
position,
that list.
government official?
Go to hell.
The governments of the world believe an average citizen should not face the threat of terrorism alone.
We don't need your help. The technology exists today for an individual to protect
God,
his
this guy's a
property against
sovereign
explosives,
citizen.
firearms, surveillance, intrusion, contamination.
Get the hell out of here, Denton.
350 million fortresses is not my idea of the land of the free.
It's better than one big fortress constructed by a corrupt government against its people.
The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left the state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way.
This is a
I
great
don't
panel
like to dirty
discussion.
my hands with
That's
that
what a
sort
lot of the
thing, but
conversations in this
you
game
will
are like.
confess.
It's simple numbers. Big companies pay like 2% tax. Well, you and me, we pay like 50.
Hey, that's the same
It's
thing
a
the guy in
tax
Liberty
code that
Island
makes sure
said.
big bureaucracy gets bigger and people have no power.
You have an assignment in New York, Agent. I expect you to follow
God, I
orders.
love this whole scene.
Let's get back to the subject of the missing vaccine.
All taxes are social engineering. That's always been
Let's
a
talk
rule.
about the vaccine. Taxes are social engineering.
Badmouth the greatest democracy the world has ever known.
Greatest
What
democracy
happens
the
is that
world has ever
politicians get
known.
money from big companies, so all the social engineering is for making big companies. Like I said, it's simple numbers.
So you're saying that
Certain intellectual
it's not that
properties
the
aside from
government
the
is,
quantities
as a
of
concept,
vaccine
is bad. It's that the
concern me
government
deeply. Has the NSF made any
It's
attempt at
controlled by a
reverse
specific
engineering?
class, which uses the government to benefit.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops. If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan, or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
You can lock me up, but you can't lock up the truth. If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk.
If there wasn't organized oppression...
Telling the truth.
You aren't needed, Agent. I am a patient man.
Ask me if I care.
But not that patient.
He shot me! He hit me with that shot.
You saw nothing, Denton. Report to Manderley. Your turn. See what you can find out in Manhattan. The real plague eating at the minds of the American people is secessionism, regionalism, this new arrogance and sense of entitlement. Once the bug bites, you've already lost the patient. Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job?
Passing,
Quit screwing around.
God, I love Walt Simons.
Leave, damn it. Quit screwing around.
Oh! Oh! That was I was actually taking a screenshot there. We have ways of making you talk, but I don't remember them.
I think Mr. Simons wants to be alone with the prisoner.
I won't say anything.
I'm a big fan of the line, I'm a patient man, but not that patient. And then he just pulls out a gun and shoots them. Like, that always cracks me up. Hey Carter, come here.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an
accuracy
modification,
sure.
I've got a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than...
No!
The focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just more civilized about it.
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class from the world's anti-terrorist organization.
We just
A little more class. He just wants... Why isn't there just a... You know, a nice, intelligent guy with a law... You know, ex-law professor or whatever. Guy with a law degree to be the head of our agency. Actually, that's like literally what Manderley's whole thing is that he's supposed to be the like intelligent, mundane face of UNATCO. Okay. Speed running or silent running? We want silent running. Speed lets you... Oh yeah, it lets you jump farther, which is actually really important for certain things. That gets you some places. Okay, maybe we do that instead. Let's do that. Let's just look more places. Silent running is mostly for being able to sneak up on people easier. Also, heal me. Heal me! And we can probably use our upgrade on.
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
Sam Carter is a hashtag resistance hero.
Yes,
absolutely, SL. That is basically Sam Carter's, like, thing.
Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach. It's like a piece of ice. He also said I lost my spleen. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Yeah, let's upgrade this. Upgrade. There we go. So we got that out of our inventory.
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you. I knew what I was getting into when I joined up. Better I take a bullet than an innocent civilian. Just doing my job, sir. Better I take a bullet.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
If I recall correctly, the music that plays specifically for conversations, during conversations like that, is called Conspiravision, which is, it's an interesting title. Alright, time to beat this stuff up. Guys, maybe we should focus more on not getting shot. Eh. Who won Conspiravision this year, yeah. Alright, so there it is. Oops. So there's a lockpick and a credit shit instead of stuff to pick up. Well, I mean stuff to pick up, but it's like it's different kind of stuff. We have the code for this, I just don't remember what it is. So I'll have to go trawl through my notes. This is one of the things about this game is if you had to trawl back through before the 9-1, no, that's not it. No. Really? Oh, I gotta actually look at... No, wait, so... Darn. What was his password again? Let's just hack it. See if it's on the list again. Damn it. That's not what I want. What was his password? Alright. Actually, I remember Manderley's password. Am I spelling Manderley wrong? The best hacking minigame. It is a good hacking minigame, because there's no minigame. That's pretty good. J. Manderley Knight _ killer. And if you don't remember, his password is Night Killer because he destroyed the he killed the Templars. Wait, what? Can I not do this on this computer? Do I have to actually go to his computer? Also, I don't know if his computer's still
Don't
gonna
listen to what
have
they're
the,
saying about a shootout in the park in his kitchen. You had other priorities.
Okay, we might have to come back. I wish I had that stored, all those passwords and stuff. Because why were those not, like... against that old terrorist organization, or whatever it was. Nope, not that shit. Alright, I'm actually just gonna look it up real quick, because it was in our notes. Calvo. Okay. Right. Wait, what? What? Did his password change? Oh, am I spelling it wrong? I'm spelling it wrong. Yeah, I'm spelling it wrong. Also, the problem is it doesn't actually have that email in it anymore with the, Okay. The Oracle says, we find your question interesting. We have several references to entity token MJ12, but all are ambiguous. It would be necessary to expend cycles to clarify relationships for codification of representative patterns before further recognition can be accomplished. This would be time-consuming. Past working relationships have shown an 83.23% favorable return. Work with file SH187, which I think is the helicopter. It's very instructive. We will contact you again when information is collated. The Oracle's like some kind of AI that you send questions to. So that did not actually tell us what this was, but we definitely do have this number. Oh, there, okay, I just looked it up. It's 2001. Didn't realize I needed to store that in a note, which I can do, but... Oh, where's Alex? The Oracle's definitely Albie Whale. I don't know that reference. We already... Okay. What is his password? We do have his password down, right? It's not... I keep thinking it's Zeitgeist, like, no, that's the joke about what it could... what it will be replaced with. Oh, it is Zeitgeist. Whoops. Oh, nothing. And Anna's is... Albie Whale's the guy who runs the New Zealand Medical Super AI. Right. Oops. How did that know? Okay. Did I spell it wrong again? Is it an E? Yeah. There we go. Denton. I'm not sure what I think of Agent Denton. He is not like the brother, but seems too eager to prove that he may be better than us. I wonder if he understands what may be at stake here. Of primary importance in the upcoming operation is recovering all the stolen ambrosia. If any of it falls in Harris' hands, it could be a potential tool for blackmail that poses serious security risk. However, our best intelligence that Juan Lebedev, a known terrorist leader, is behind this galling attack. JL, Juan Lebedev. But Paul had an email to a guy named Juan. He's behind this galling attack. While the loss of ambrosia is regrettable, but salvageable incident, Lebedev poses a continuing threat to UNATCO. He is also a dangerous man, and the operation's results is termination rather than capture. There's no doubt that the agent responsible would be found to have acted appropriately and with the full force of the law. So, it's fine to just kill him, execute him when you find him. Herman's finger's huge. I never thought to look. I don't know? I mean, they're, you know, it's very low poly, so... oh yeah, we can go talk to Carter and get our thingy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got giant, barely textured ham hocks for hands. I think that's...
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
Oh my god, he's giving me so much stuff. Accuracy. Let's get some accuracy on this. We only have 6 rounds.
Ready to load up? I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
What is he trying to give me that's so huge?
Ready to load up? I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
I don't actually know what he's trying to give me. There's a quote button, PM, if you feel like it, or a quote command.
Ready to load up? I can't carry.
What the fuck is he trying to give me? I think it's the same as fees now, so I think it's like...
I can't carry anything else right now.
Exclamation mark, quote, space, add, space, the thing. With retribution in it, so... or not retribution, with attribution. Jesus.
Ready to load up?
I can't kill
Yeah, there,
anything else
Daimon
right
got
now.
it.
Hold on.
Okay, I have no idea what he's trying to give me. That. There's a time, like a timeout, or a, limited. Oh, hey, let's talk to you.
Welcome aboard, Agent. I'm Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You're friends with Jaime, right? He sure did a good job.
We could have
with
met
the
Shannon last time
casualties
if we went into the ladies' bathroom, but we didn't.
I've heard that Manderley is more than satisfied with your performance so far.
She has a small subplot
If
in this
you
game.
want some extra supplies, you might check the false floor in Jacobson's office. One of the
Oh, wow.
janitors
I
has
didn't know that
sticky
she just tells you
fingers,
about
if
it.
you know what I mean. I've heard that Manderley is more
It's
than
not the
satisfied
janitor.
with your performance so far. If you want some extra supplies, you might check
That's
the
interesting that
false
she
floor
just
in
tells you that.
Jacobson's
Because my recollection is that it turns out that's actually her that is stealing stuff. Is this a perfect JC playthrough? There wasn't anything in here, right? Okay. So I guess we go talk to Jason. Or...
I am next.
Are you next?
I am losing valuable time.
Oh.
I refuse to babysit a grown man. I refuse to babysit a grown man. A little more decorum, please.
I'm trying to talk on the phone.
Stop clowning around.
God,
Agent.
Anna, stop it. I don't remember what hers is. It's something like little red shoes or something. Oh, she doesn't have an email.
I cannot wait forever.
What's that? Manderley's office key. Interesting.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical tasks first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who was that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn.
Does that line happen if
One
you
more
didn't
chance
interact with
to
those
retake
guys?
that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane.
And it's
We
1,000
don't know
mile
which
stare.
airfield.
Yeah.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I would like to be reassigned to Agent Herman.
Why? Is Agent Denton...
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
He could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets.
I
yes.
knocked out everything. I'd made a very thorough search.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty.
It's
He will
bizarre
improve.
that Navarro's belly
That's
button
what you
is
said about his
visible
brother.
through her armor.
Let me say this once.
Oh.
That's a sore spot, and you know it.
You should have listened to me.
Aha.
Yeah.
End of meeting. You have a lot to teach, JC. And that's why you're his partner.
Nevertheless, I will submit my concerns in writing to Walton Simons, as I did regarding Paul.
Why?
If you see your brother, send him my way.
Yeah, using the
He
same models
didn't
over and
report
over
back.
kind of messed with the whole clunky, crappy mod thing, so that's still exactly the same thing. Yep.
Don't forget to check in with Carter and Reyes.
Yeah.
You have your orders.
I think it works for the most part still, but
Let me
it's
get back to work.
definitely would be
I said carry on.
conveyed more so if they actually had different like silhouettes and different shapes.
You have your orders from Mr. Manderley. Get moving. Why are you still here? You have your orders from Mr. Manderley.
Fine. Let's go hack his computer. There we go. As ordered, I've maintained a close watch of Ancient Denton during our operation in New York. I have found his performance to be adequate to the task, if not without certain occupational reluctance. But it's my opinion that nano-augmentations in no way compensate for experience. Ancient Denton quite obviously has a considerable amount of learning to do before he can be considered a fully qualified agent. Agent Herman concurs with this evaluation. I'll file a more detailed report when time allows. WS. So Walton Simons, as Anna mentioned, and as the guy, the terrorist, the NSF that got shot by him mentioned. Jock's liquored up and ready to roll. First you fuel up the helicopter, then you fuel up the pilot. I don't know that we need Me Too jokes like that. I will be arriving at Liberty later today to survey the situation and assess the viability of the primary subject. Unless there are extenuating circumstances that you've so far failed to present to us, it is our belief that the primary may need to be terminated in favor of the secondary. Continue to profile the secondary's response to authority and mission objectives. If there is any deviation, just isolate the subject for debriefing upon my arrival. So, clearly, primary and secondary means Paul and JC, and that, like Bob Page and Walton Simons in the intro refer to the primary unit and secondary unit. Walton Simons says he has concerns about the primary unit, or Bob Page might have said, I don't remember. And the other one says that, you know, the secondary unit will be online soon. If necessary, the primary will be terminated. So we now know that's talking about, or we can strongly infer that is talking about Paul and JC as the tests for nano-aug agents. Termination does not sound very good for, I mean, I guess they did fire him, so I guess you could call that termination, but...
Your chopper's ready, Agent. Good luck out there.
Look at the size of this lad.
Give him hell,
Absolute
Denton.
primary unit.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Oh, hi, guys.
On the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference.
Simons?
Agent, please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside. Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside. Please do not keep us waiting.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the
I think we have another conversation with Simons at UNATCO. Yeah, we have at least one more, because we have the scene with Jaime, and, yeah, okay. Because I think there's a scene where he actually explains what it is. Oh yeah, that is the scene where he explains what his actual job title, or what his job position is. Alright. So this is going to take us to... Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
And we're going to stop here once we, like, basically do the load zone. Does JC have an actual life outside of NATCO? What was he doing before the game begins? Before the game begins, he was at the academy, you know, with Private Lloyd. He was in the same class.
We know the NSF were moving material through here at one
Yeah,
point.
he was being trained to be an NATCO agent. So he was basically in a military training, like, university, you know, like, program, where I assume he also had, like, was being, had, like, room and board there and stuff. So yeah, he really does not have a life, no. Battery Park? Wow, this game really is cyberpunk. Yeah. Diamond says, the MIBs looking all the same would be more significant if the other NPCs didn't also look identical. I don't know that the MIBs are actually meant to look all the same, though. Because what we find out eventually about the MIBs is, even though they, like, they seem like they're robots, because they sound like it, and also, spoilers, if you kill them, they explode. with a self-destruct device. I believe the actual explanation of them is that they're what they refer to as pharma augs. There are also women in black later. That's also true. So they're like chemically augmented. Like they've basically been like had super soldier serum. I believe is the explanation of what the MIBs are. So I don't know that they're supposed to look identical. Like, I think they might just be people who've been, like, modified in the same way that the mech augs and the nano augs are. It's just a different kind of augmentation. Presumably they've been augmented for, like, compliance, basically. And turned into that kind of robotic thing. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna stop here. So, flesh robots, yeah. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I mean, so many flavors of metahuman. Yeah, I mean, it's that's kind of the part of the theme, I think, is that all these different technologies being pursued about control, how to control people, how to, you know, yeah, turn people into machines like the NSF guys are talking about in the first mission, how to turn them into pieces of a larger system that can be relied upon, which is a very relevant topic and something that like the U.S. military spent a long time working on in the Cold War as part of a lot of various stuff that is relevant. Anyway, so I will be back next Saturday with more of this game, as we will do this mission. We're looking for yeah, where did the stuff go? Where did the ambrosia go? Tomorrow night I don't have a scheduled game. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night. There's something I'm kind of thinking about doing on Sundays, but I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to do it yet, because it's kind of a commitment if I decide to do it. So I don't know if that's going to happen. The other games I play, you can see on this schedule on screen right now, as well as below the stream. There's a schedule. Sorry I didn't put any cats on today. I don't even know where they actually are right now. They have not been in my bedroom like the whole time. But yeah, you can follow me for notifications when we go live. You can sub for emotes of my cats. Yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys for being here and for hanging out and chatting. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing this. So I hope to see you again. Just a second. Bye, guys.